It's on YouTube right now. So if you go to our page, you'll see it right now.
Okay, bad.
It's already on YouTube. And I'm turning on the Instagram.
Oh.
Like it's summertime. They got the flames out. We live.
It's
baby.
on?
We live, baby.
We live, baby. Where's my friend at?
Where's my other phone? Let me know if I'm here. It's not 6:15 yet. We trying to.
6:13.
Yeah, we trying to get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you, my brother.
Yes, that's yours right there.
That boy say smoother than the
Come on, Liz. So that's unprofessional.
I can't sing like that.
We already got people in the chat. Jet Beauty, she made it. She said, hey, I made it. Welcome. 50 Shades of Happy.
What's going on?
Rico Jones, you know he always in the building.
My man
Shout
Rico
out to
Jones
Rico.
in the building.
Yo, we not live, yo. Why you lying?
You
live right
now. He did it right now.
I do this all the time.
Shelby Jackson in the building.
Rico Jones is in the building. Oh shit. Put this down.
Allie changed her name. I'm saying, who is that?
Allie B?
Yeah.
Changed her name to
No,
what?
not Allie B. Allie the
Allie.
scientist changed
Oh,
her name.
Allie the scientist changed her name to what?
Yeah. Havali
Oh, word.
underscore. I don't know how to pronounce
She said, I'm not going to even try to do that.
Fuck it.
All right, y'all. We're going to look down at our phones for a little,
Killer
for
Cat,
another
Queen
minute.
Cats. I ain't even sent it out yet. I'm just in here.
Yeah, please send it out. You already know.
Yo, shout out to our YouTube people. We're gonna make sure we focus on y'all a little bit
Shout
more.
out to
Thank you.
YouTube.
For real,
for real.
Thank you,
On
Rich.
YouTube. Shout out
Yeah,
to
if you're on YouTube, we out here with y'all today.
So
You know what I
the
mean?
squad is on.
That's the
Shout out.
squad. Shout out to Killer Kev. Shout out to Queen Cash.
Ooh,
Yes,
there we
yes.
go.
Shout out.
Shout out
That's
to
sick.
Relax, it's just a podcast. Shout
What
out
up?
to the team.
Yes. Shout out to y'all.
Yes,
Much
sir.
love. Can't wait till we on y'all show.
Oh yeah.
For real.
Yeah,
Come
word,
on.
word. We wanna make that
Big
happen.
shout out to my homegirl AJ is toxic.
Yes.
She got a new thing going on.
AJ is toxic.
AJ is toxic.
What a
That's-
name.
AJ's
that's-
toxic.
That's a name.
Hilarious.
That's a name. We about to get started. We just sending this out to a couple people. You know, making sure that everything's working properly.
All right, it's 6:15.
It's 6:15. All right. Well, then, did you send it out?
Yeah. I just sent it down there.
To everybody.
Let me do more.
All right. Cool. Anyway, so in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, yo, what's good? It's your boy Black.
Sak pasebun pamyo. It's your man Jay.
What's going on? It's your boy Max Rich, and this is.
Keep in mind.
And today's our 59th episode. On Instagram, we titled it "Delusions and Confusion." On YouTube, it's some whole other name, you know what I mean? But shout out to y'all on YouTube, man.
Yo, shout out to y'all on YouTube,
Listen,
What up,
man.
YouTube?
What up, YouTube? Listen, talk to us. All right, we out here. We'll respond.
Hi, YouTube world.
If you're on Facebook, we'll talk to you. If you're on Twitter, we'll talk to you. All right. Today we have a special guest. We have my man.
Daniel Ray from Relax It's Just a Podcast. Thank you everybody for having me on the show.
Hey.
Thank you for coming.
I really want to give a special shout out to Keep in Mind Podcast. I'm really proud of the work that you guys are doing. You know, we talked about it outside. You guys are really working hard. Y'all are grinding. Please keep going. Do not stop. I'm proud of every single one of you gentlemen. You guys are really putting out great content, and it's really talented. So I'm happy. I'm honored. Thank you so much for having me on
appreciate
here.
that.
We appreciate
that.
you.
Yo,
Hey,
Hey,
That's
listen,
what's up.
cheers,
That's what's
gentlemen.
up.
Cheers,
Yes,
cheers.
that's
to
it.
your hard work.
Whoa.
Eye contact.
Cheers,
Eye
cheers,
contact.
cheers.
Eye contact.
All right.
Let's do this. Love it, man.
All right.
We told y'all we was gonna involve other podcasts and we was gonna move around in these streets. So I'm glad that we're actually doing it, man. It's dope. It's dope.
That's what you got to do out here. You know, spread the love.
Spread
you know
love.
what I mean?
Just to keep in mind with.
So, Mr. Daniel Ray,
Yes, sir.
Ray Band.
Yes, sir.
All right. Excuse me. You gotta,
Everything.
Mr. Ray Band. All right.
Uh-huh.
Let us know, what is Relax It's a Podcast? How was it started? You know,
So,
what do y'all
Relax
talk
is
about?
just a podcast. It started earlier this year, around about April. We had a previous podcast. It's called the I Got Shit to Say Show. Shout out to my co-host. Shout out to my brother for 20 years, Killer Kev. We've been friends since high school.
Shout out to Killer Kev, man.
It just started as a show that was two dudes that was just venting about how crazy women are. And
You could have a whole movie on that.
It really was. And, you know, I want to give a shout out to the SBL movement. I want to give a shout out to 86 Inches. She know who she is. Hopefully she sees this. She found us out. She wanted us to come out to an event of hers. Unfortunately, the event didn't happen, but the relationships that we fostered during that time mattered. We met up with two people, Ashley and Shannon, a.k.a. AJ's Toxic and Queen Cash. And we decided to come collectively to make a podcast. And the thing about it is, these are four, including myself, and I'm going to big myself up because
big yourself up.
That's
Absolutely.
We're four intellectually deep people. You understand what I'm saying? And why not talk amongst yourselves? Why not have conversations, good flow?
Yeah.
Why not share that knowledge with one another? Why not have fun with one another? We've never met each other except for me and Kev, because I know him all the time, but we've never met each other in person. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
We all met online. This was all online. This was all like off to the tail end of COVID. We just met offline, just talking shit.
That's dope.
Wow.
And then, you know, the energy was good.
That's
then
dope.
we just, you know, took our conversations offline, and then we just decided, like, why don't we just come together and talk about it? So we, you know, we have topics that range from like LGBTQ issues to, you know, marriage issues. We might have dumb shit. We just talked about a man that beat his mom up over a pork chop. Wild
I
shit.
heard about that. That's
Right,
crazy.
crazy.
This is the second time they had an issue about pork chop.
Yes.
Yo, he got locked up on pork chop the first time.
Are you serious?
No.
I thought you was joking this whole.
So
I'm like,
two
what?
things. I want to do a cheap plug. Please go to Relax Just a Podcast. Check out that pork
Yes.
chop. Is,
Yo,
you know, we got it.
definitely.
It's right on our Patreon. All of that. I really want to try that pork chop because if people are fighting, can we curse on that?
Yeah.
Okay, so if niggas is fighting for pork chops, I really want to try this pork chop.
This has to be the most heavenly pork chop.
I gotta try the pork chop. I gotta try it.
Pork chops is the best.
Yo.
I gotta try it.
But
You know how I could tell you intellectual though? Your hair.
Yes.
I'm not even lie. I'm
Yes, I
saying
respect
once I saw
that.
the hair, I was like, nah, son.
See what I mean?
This brother's deep.
Did you see what I mean? This is exactly what I'm saying.
hold on, wait. You don't see what he just did?
Vice
You don't see what he just
Network.
did?
Vice Network.
Yo, hold on.
GQ.
Hold
Got
on.
the glasses. Got the glasses, the chain. You know
He got a chain too. You got a
He got
chain.
the shea butter in the big. Got GQ.
Yo, you got locks. Yo, you got locks of hair.
Vice
Yo,
Network
both got
over here.
hairlines. Don't do this. Don't do this.
This is
This is crazy.
I got shea butter. The outfit matched the color. You
Always.
got the outfit way
Always.
before the show.
No, I actually put this on before the show.
Way before the show.
I won the show. I won it before the show.
They were sitting up in their closet on Wednesday going, nah, that's how I'm gonna fuck up the game.
I ain't gonna do it. Look at that shorty.
They don't want me to do that.
Wait, you think the yellow hat or the red? Nah, it's the red.
But
I
the
know
red
it's
matches
red.
to keep in mind,
I know
boy.
it's the
Come
red.
on
I
now.
know it's
Let me
the
not
red.
do it to him
That's
like
GQ,
that.
man.
Listen. Just you see what you missed though, right? You see what you missed the key. You missed the key. What you missed is that he alienated us just now.
No, he
Yes,
didn't.
he what?
He did.
He specifically turned around and said, "I know you're an intellectual." Do you know what that means? That means niggas with no hair. A dumb. Yo, what the fuck? What? Yo, are you kidding me?
Yo, when De Niro said Vice versus GQ is crazy.
Like I'm saying, like
Vice versus GQ over here, bro.
Vice Network over here. Wow.
This nigga's nuts.
Yo,
Anyway,
shout out to
yo,
Dreamy
wow.
Star. Shout out to the
Dreamy
professionals,
Star.
man. We
Yes.
love y'all, man. For real,
Big
for
shout
real,
out to
man.
Dreamy. So without,
Always.
I'm gonna be real with you. Without Dreamy, I wouldn't be here.
Wow.
And I really want to give Dreamy her flowers. She has really kept her podcast going. Shout out to the professionals. I remember she came to me years ago, even when I had the Old That Sexy podcast, when it was just me, Dolo. And I was doing a podcast, interviewing a whole lot of people. And she came to me and she was like asking me, you know, all types of questions, asking me advice, and I looked at her, and you can ask her for herself. I looked at her, I was like, listen, if y'all know what y'all want to do, they were 3 episodes in. They didn't know if they was going to make it to this point. These girls 2 years deep in. They work hard.
Nah, shout
they
out
work
to them,
heavy.
man.
Shout out
Yo,
to the
exactly.
professionals.
So I want to give a big shout out to them.
We like we giving you your flowers while you're here, while you can smell them, of course. Shout out to Dreamy Star. Shout out
Quanta
to the
be on
professionals, man.
YouTube. What up?
So cheers to Dreamy for that one. I gotta give her a shout
Absolutely,
Looking
absolutely.
good, everyone. See you in a few. Who's that on YouTube?
Erica,
E?
Erica,
What
yeah,
up,
yeah.
E?
That's E. What up? What up?
So anyway, I want to get things a little started. Now, we ain't gonna move to the topics yet, but I want to get started with current events and everything like that. So first off, how was your week, my brother?
Week was good, man. Week was definitely an eventful one. I took a little break with my family. Chill. I always tell y'all, take your vacations when you can, even if it's to Jersey. You're dead serious, man. Just do it, bro. Because you don't know when you're gonna have the time to do it, bro.
What about you, my brother? How was your week?
Week was good. You know, you had some ups, you had some downs, but you know, at the end of the day, we're still here. I still got 2 legs. I still got mine. I'm still walking. People are still here. You know what I'm saying? Like, things could be a lot worse. Inflation's crazy. People are moving crazy in the street.
Yes.
A lot of things is happening, but you know, niggas is here. My family's here.
Delicious.
I'm happy. I can't complain
Shout
about
out
that.
to you.
Yeah.
Big.
Definitely.
What about you? How was your week?
I
What'd
had
you
a
do?
dope ass week.
Talk about it.
I went to a wedding. You know, I love fucking weddings. First of all, open
too.
bars.
Open bar?
Open
No.
bar. Open bar. Open bar.
Open bar. If
I'm
I
not
go to
going
a wedding
to
and it's
a
not
wedding,
open
it's
bar,
not
I'm leaving. You're disrespecting me
I'm
at
gonna go
this
to the
moment.
ceremony and be like, yo, all right, yo, it was a good
It
time.
was a good time.
Great
I mean,
time.
great ceremony. I'm out.
It's getting late.
I got working. You know I got work in the morning. You know how it is out here.
It be 5 in the afternoon.
Yeah. Listen.
Listen, man.
You know the kids.
You know inflation. You know these gas
Gas is
prices.
real. Gas is real, bro. Gas is real.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's a fact. So I did that
My bad.
in Maryland and shit. That shit was kind of fun though. I had a good time.
I wish I went to a wedding recently, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I had a pretty regular week, you know. I actually I was focusing more on my job this week. I was just telling my boys that I was focusing more on my job. Yeah.
So, yeah.
See how they get at each other?
Yeah, I love it. I'm out of that one. I stay out of the smooth. You see it? That's smooth.
GQ.
What you
Man,
mean?
imagine the
Smooth. Very smooth.
Always, bro.
smooth.
Yeah.
And they've known each other the longest, so it's just they
Smooth,
bounce
and they
off.
get
They bounce
boom.
off.
Yeah,
Boom,
listen,
boom.
man.
And keep it moving.
Rich, yo, Party Hustle with a backpack. He don't want to be Mike Lowry today.
He ain't trying to be Mike Larry
Nah,
today.
nah,
He ain't trying to be double-breasted out here with the gun.
Listen,
Next time,
you
let me
see,
be-
I get clowned on all the time.
I was the plus one at the wedding. I was the plus one.
It's always good being a plus one at the wedding.
But for the most part, that was my week. But we wanted this there was something that we all saw this week. With disclaimer, we found out that this thing may have been a prank.
Or a skit.
A skit.
This may have been a skit.
Speculation. There's speculation. We
Yeah.
don't want to say what it's speculation.
Right.
But the topic still.
But, right. Definitely important to talk about. Rich definitely explained
the
the.
whole view of this shit.
What do you mean?
We'll see.
It's good.
fine on you. It's fine.
It's fine on
Alright, fuck
every
it.
platform.
All right, cool. No, is it?
Yes.
It's fine on Instagram.
Okay,
It's
all
fine on
right,
this
cool.
one.
My bad. Anyway, yeah. So basically, Shorty, and whether it's fake or not, it doesn't matter because I believe stuff like this does happen.
Right.
Mhm,
It could
absolutely.
happen. It could happen.
Yeah, you know
Absolutely.
what I mean. So a woman has 4 children. I guess one of the baby daddies is more present than the others. I can't tell. There's not too much behind the video. Dude comes to drop off McDonald's for his child.
True.
And the woman says
'Cause he has a child with her as well,
Yeah.
and she has multiple children by multiple baby fathers.
Yes.
Apparently,
Yes.
is what
Yes.
it seems like.
So now when he comes to drop off the food, Shorty's like, yo, if he comes here to drop off food for just his child, I'm gonna expose him because he should be feeding all of the children.
Yeah.
Right. That's bullshit. But okay, go ahead, keep going.
Now, they have their argument or whatnot. She takes the food and tosses it on the floor and says, if you can't bring enough for all the kids, because they're his siblings and you should be able to feed them as well. Tosses the food on the floor and he leaves.
Mm-hmm.
How do y'all feel about that?
So he tosses the food that was designated.
No,
She tossed the food.
That was designated for her son.
Oh.
You didn't get to that part of the video.
Yeah, you remember you cut it off.
I know,
after she
because
said
I was
you cut it off.
already done
Yeah.
after it. Oh no.
So he said, yo, just bring him out here, let him sit in the car. I'll give him the food in the car if you don't want him to eat in front of his siblings.
Oh.
And she says, give me the food. And she takes the bag of food and tosses it all in the street. Like, fuck out of here. I'm gonna expose your ass.
I pull up in the
Different
bins.
clothing.
They
King
all
said,
got
"Fuck
up
that
in.
bitch, fuck
We
that
all went to den, and then I had to pay. If you fucking with this girl,
Then
then
you
you
better
better
be
be paid.
paid.
I think it's a problem if you don't do your homework with these people that you are having children with. I don't know if this is real or not. My take on this is that if he did not do his research before he splashed, as as Big Bro Cashflow says, before he busted juice, he should have honestly took a good hard look at who he was going to impregnate potentially and have children with. Because you can't just make selections like that in this world without actually finding out who these people are, bro. If you got 3 kids, that's why I always say, bro, I already have to think about you in a completely different way if you have 3 different children by 3 different other guys before I even have another child with you.
Would you have kids with a woman with 3 kids?
I don't know about the
But 3
pussy
different
good,
baby fathers? No, I
I'd
wouldn't.
probably still hit
That
it.
pussy
Yeah.
gotta be fire. She got 3 kids.
Hey, listen.
That pussy's fire.
That don't mean that pussy's fire, man.
We don't know if that means
they
the pussy's
can't pull
fire,
out.
bro.
It's fire.
Nah, that don't mean they can't pull out. That just
Big
mean
Cloud Jones just stepped up in the
niggas
building.
just
What up?
don't be, certain niggas just don't be pulling out, whether it's good or not.
Certain niggas
Talk
don't
about
got
it.
pull out game.
Talk about it.
Why you-
Huh?
Talk about it.
I'm just.
Oh, you just saying talk about it.
Yeah,
Never mind.
talk about it.
No,
Talk
I'm just
about
saying,
it.
like,
Yeah,
certain
yeah,
niggas.
Yeah, that's good.
I know
Absolutely.
certain niggas that just be on
That
some
just
shit
don't
like,
pull
I'm
out.
nutting in the pussy.
Yeah, like every time because they think they got the God juice. They could do it. So they're not thinking about anything past just that feeling that lasts for 10 seconds, bro.
By the way, real quick, if y'all out
10
there,
seconds.
if you out there on YouTube, Quanah B, I see you talking out there on
Yes,
YouTube. That part,
yes.
know people first. I see you. If you out there on YouTube, if you out there on Facebook or Twitter, please hit the
Please.
share button. Send
Thank
it to
you.
your friends.
Yes.
Send it to your family.
5, 10 of
Send-
your friends.
know what I
Listen,
mean?
if you love us, really,
if
15.
you're on Instagram now, what up to
Yes.
y'all? You know what I mean? If
Hold
you're on
on.
Instagram, go to YouTube.
Please.
On Instagram.
Go to YouTube.
Real quick.
But if you're on
It's lit
Instagram, also
out
share
there.
this out. Share this out. Hit that paper plane. Send this out. What are you gonna say?
Queen
Hold on,
Cass
hold on,
said
go ahead, go
she
ahead.
had 3 kids when he met her. So it's what I'm saying. It's like she had 3 kids when he met her. So what were you thinking you were gonna really accomplish here?
Bubba saying-
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. 3 different baby fathers. Like, clearly she doesn't make smart decisions.
At all.
Forget
Is
that.
what I'm saying.
And
I'm
forget
saying she
all
doesn't
that.
make smart
What do y'all
decisions.
feel about her? What do y'all feel about a mother
Yes.
saying, "Yo, you should be able
Feed
to pay,
all my
feed
kids."
all my kids"?
No. You have listen, at the end of the day, nobody told you to have these kids, right? I don't give a fuck about Roe versus Wade. Nobody told you to have these kids. Nobody told you to accept that child. If you know that you cannot take care of that child the way that you need to take care of a child, you should not have that child. Having a kid, people really do not think about kids. Kids are expensive. Kids require a lot of attention. Kids require a lot of teaching. They require a lot of growth. People forget, like Hitler
A
had
lot of time. You're right. Yeah,
people
absolutely.
forget,
Talk about
like
it.
Hitler had
Queen
parents.
Cass said that. Yeah, I mean, that was bold. That was bold statement. Bold statement right there, brother. But it needed to be said.
Quanah B on YouTube said, "I only got 2 baby daddies. Would you seed me up?"
No, no.
I mean,
crazy.
we already
no.
listen. We already
no.
had a
I would love, but I would.
I would smash the shit out of you.
But no.
We had a conversation
But
about
no!
this already.
No.
We had a
would have-
conversation
would
about
have-
this already. We were like, yo, would we have children with someone who has children by? And we were like, yo, we would
No.
find out the situation,
Listen,
what happened.
I gotta know
Did your last
why.
right?
I gotta know why. Maybe you were married before and it didn't work out. Maybe you got
Maybe
married. Maybe you got
the
married again and it
husband's
didn't work
deceased
out.
or something
Maybe
like
the
that, yeah.
husband's deceased.
Mhm.
Maybe that's why you're a single parent. So I can't really sit there and say you got 2 kids by 2 different men. Boom, you're automatic up. I gotta talk to you and I gotta understand, like, yo, why did you have these kids? What was the situation? Things can happen. Life could be really fucked up. And now we're here. But if you got 2 kids, the baby father's alive and present, you're denying them the right to see their kids or whatever issues you got that's personal.
Yeah, it doesn't
that got
even- yeah.
nothing to do with that little person. That person
Right.
still want to see his father. You know what I'm
Talk
saying?
about
Like,
it.
and now you're a woman sitting there denying a kid the ability to see their dad, and we already got a stigmatization enough about fathers not being present, and you want to be the one to deny that? Like, you look sick. And then you
Different
wanna
cloth
take the burger?
clothing _ Keem says government assistance. Which is
Yo, hold on. Quanah B on YouTube. Quanah B on YouTube. Y'all gonna get Instagram. I'm gonna get YouTube.
Yeah.
Quanah B said y'all can't blame the woman for getting pregnant. And Mr. Gerardo on YouTube said, Quanah, she decided she wants to be intimate. If the man decided without consent, it's called rape. I mean, hey.
That's a sexy,
that's what I was saying that
that's a sexy
It's-
topic.
Yeah,
We're not
it was,
gonna
it's,
talk
it's,
about
yeah,
that.
right. It's a very,
That's a sexy
it's a very
topic.
with the sweaty mark.
Nah.
Nervous laugh.
different cloth clothing _ Keem says single mothers equal recreational use only.
Yo, different cloth. I don't know who that is.
That nigga's crazy.
But
Savage.
he goes
Savagery.
ham.
Savagery.
Yo, if you out there, once again, send this out to 5 people.
Recreational
All right.
Team Brickhouse agrees.
So,
yeah.
Y'all
Y'all
niggas,
are bugging.
them niggas is
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Niggas are
That's
crazy.
crazy.
I'm not a
Talia says, "Oh my God, that is crazy."
You saw me. I'm like,
Listen, the views of our critical thinkers, and of course, everybody who comes on this show, and you are entitled to your own opinion, your own
100%.
view. We do allow you to say what you gotta say.
I don't like like
Whether
that.
we agree with it or disagree with it is an entirely different thing, man.
that hurts.
Wow.
Listen. We don't judge.
That hurts.
We don't judge. Granted, if people say racist things or anything like that, we will kindly remove you.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? If it's like
Absolutely,
that.
yeah.
However,
we don't get into
listen,
none of that.
Whatever people expressing here, that's on them. If they want to get canceled, that's on them. That's you know what I mean. Anyway,
Yo, you want to know what? You want to know? I think for your analytics purposes, your Instagram feed is way more toxic than yours.
It is. This is
100%.
This is pure facts, yo.
Our critical thinkers go ham
Our critical
in the comments.
thinkers are
tell y'all that now.
ridiculous, yo.
Listen.
Shout out to IG because these are some psychopaths.
I need to move to
True News
YouTube.
says,
I
wow.
needed to move to YouTube so it can be toxic on YouTube.
True News says, wow.
Listen.
Listen, we would just have to know the situation. And I honestly respect what you're saying, and only because, again, it's a lot on you to have to now accept this responsibility because you understand it as giving time and giving energy and giving all of these things. So you're like, why am I gonna sign into this contract when I'm not trying to fuck with something like this anyway?
I would just like to say, with all that being said, I would have definitely brought McDonald's for all the kids.
I wouldn't.
Like just for that point, like
Yeah,
if you know what I mean. It wouldn't.
I mean,
have
in
been
that regard, you better than me,
You
Black.
brought McDonald's for everybody?
Jordan
He said he
yes,
would have.
Every time.
Yo,
Huh?
Every time.
Jordan
I'm not
said
bringing
fuck them
McDonald's.
kids. I say fuck them
First
kids.
things first. I'm not bringing McDonald's for my kid every day. And if I'm going to bring McDonald's for my kid, I'm gonna bring because fuck her. It's not even about her at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
I will bring
My nigga
McDonald's.
said, hey, not in my pockets deep, baby.
Hey,
I mean, if you can.
this nigga balling out here.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Happy Meal like $7 a pop, baby.
You know what I'm saying? What's that?
It ain't nothing.
You times that by 5, we be
You
alright.
mad you ain't fucking with me no more? This was $28 today?
Here you go,
Hold
motherfucker.
that. Plus gas.
Keep the
bitch.
change.
What's your about?
So, I mean, at $28 is boring.
Keep the extra fries, bitch.
But I'm saying, so what are you,
not
that's what I'm saying. So
I'm
what,
totally
so,
joking.
but what are you
Fuck with
saying
you,
though?
man.
Are you bring? What would you do?
No, me
though?
personally, because of the fact that if I was dating you had those kids already,
Yeah.
I already built a bond with those kids.
Right.
Probably. So I would most likely be feeding all of those children. That's just me personally.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
It
me
wouldn't
personally.
be a thing. Like
you know
but
what I
if
mean?
I
But,
did
bro,
decide,
to not do
my
that.
point was, if I did decide to only bring for my kid, best fucking believe you better not have a problem with
Exactly.
that.
I'm
This
not
is
obligated.
why-
I'm not obligated.
This is
that
why-
was my point.
this is why-
I was just saying that was my point.
This is why I kind of enjoy having an IG following as well as a YouTuber following, because at this point I'm gonna jump on the IG train and say respectfully, fuck them other kids. Respectfully.
Wow.
But listen, I did not make
But
the
that's
decision
okay.
to do what I had to do with them other children.
I'm not mad, though.
I just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
respectfully.
saying why
With all due
I was
respect,
saying
mama,
why at the-
fuck
at
them
the-
other kids.
At the
But
I'm saying why with the way it
this
was.
is Queens talking right now. But it's just, for me, it'd be like, nah, mama, you're gonna have to wake up at some point. You're gonna have to figure out that kids cost money and you need to
At
feed them
some
and all
point,
that, bro.
at
You
some
have to do
that's
that
100% okay.
respectfully.
At some point, right? Let's say I buy McDonald's for the whole family, right? That's one time I buy McDonald's. You're gonna expect me to buy McDonald's every
Or whatever I'm buying,
single
Oh,
time,
right.
Or Popeyes, or whatever the fuck, or take everybody out to dinner.
It's
At a
not
certain,
happening.
and that's not happening, and that's
That's a
not.
relationship.
They're not my responsibility,
That's a
and
family.
I'm not even, and
That's
I'm
a
not
family.
even with you. I'm not even with you. And then you talking about, oh, you gonna expose me for what? Jordan said, fuck them kids, nigga.
That is the part that made my blood
Fuck them
boil.
kids.
When she
Jordan said it. What Jordan say?
fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Yo, what up, Rico Jones? Shout out to
Rico Queens is in the
Yo,
building. Yo,
when
shout out
she
to
said-
Queens
when
one
she
Six
time.
time
said-
NBA
it's not
champion said fuck them kids. So fuck them kids.
When she said
Fuck
I'm exposing you, that's what made my
That's
blood
what made
boil.
me
That's why I
tight.
stopped. That's why I
That's what
stopped
made me
watching.
tight.
exposing him.
What are you exposing? You're exposing yourself, mama.
Yeah,
I didn't understand that part.
You gotta speak up. You gotta speak up. Who that?
I would say it really
Big clout.
That's
it
cap.
depends on if we're not together. I would
That's
say it
Captain
really depends on what my relationship with them other kids is like.
Okay.
If I love them kids, like I have a relationship with them kids, and I love
That's
them
what
kids,
that's what Rich was
I'm
saying.
gonna
Yeah.
bring some McDonald's. But if your kids is acting funny, like them kids that be like, you can't tell me nothing, you're not my daddy, and all that, them type of kids, fuck them kids.
But see, you don't. But at the
Cat
end
the
of the
Tall
day,
One is in the building. Shout out to Cat the Tall One right now in the building.
at the
Showing
end of the
love.
day,
What up,
you
cuz
don't
up?
get to control that. Because if them kids are associated with that child, they're always gonna be
some more
interlocked
action.
with
That
one
shit
another.
is
So
right.
if you're gonna buy the KFC, if you're gonna do something, I wouldn't even buy McDonald's. I'd be like, yo, here's a bucket of chicken, y'all just have that.
No, facts. No, hold on, wait, I'm sorry. I don't want that point to be lost.
If I like the kids, it's an investment because it's like this. Every time they mom start tripping, they gonna remember who came through with the.
I don't know, some
McDonald's.
kids be stupid as
Say that
hell.
again.
Yo,
Say that again.
So they be acting up.
Yeah, repeat that.
Say that again.
Cause like, yo, I'm gonna keep it honest with you. Like, if it's more than like one kid, it's like 3-4 kids. Like, you got a football. Like, here's a bucket of chicken. Y'all niggas fight over this chicken.
A pizza.
The strongest one
A
survives.
Something like
the
that.
strongest
We
one
do it. It's
survive.
natural
That's what
selection.
I'm
over
My
here.
man said the strongest. Hunger
The strongest
Games.
kid survive, and my kid's the strongest because you got my genes. You need to beat
You
their
better
ass
make
for
sure
that
you
chicken.
secure at least 2 to 3 for yourself.
They
Get you
ass.
2 drumsticks.
You
Nigga,
better.
They
I will
ass for that
disown
chicken.
you if you don't at least get 2 drumsticks in this bitch.
Beat
In a
that whole
thought. Fuck
ass
out of here.
chicken.
You're my child.
You
my
better.
child.
You better.
You gotta win. You gotta fight for yours.
Yo.
Matter of fact, you better play chicken games with these niggas. Squid game shit like
Listen,
niggas
yeah.
want chicken.
Only the
Like,
strong
look, y'all
survive,
gotta
baby.
allow whoever win get the chicken.
I ain't gonna lie.
Listen,
You better play those games with them niggas.
Strongest survive, baby.
We gotta
You know
keep
what I'm
it
saying?
moving. We gotta keep it moving.
No matter, sisters, brothers, man,
Yo.
we gender equal out here. Everybody can get it. You gotta fight for that chicken.
I was given this world. I didn't make it.
So check it out. So check it out. We talk a lot of sex on this show,
Okay, that's cool.
and so there was a threesome that occurred somewhere.
Sounds fun.
On a Carnival
On a
Cruise.
Carnival
Oh,
Bring it-
Now, go ahead.
No, you got this.
yeah.
It was
Black. Come on now.
That just
Break it
knocks
down. Break it down, Black.
It was a threesome on a Carnival Cruise.
Okay.
Right? So it was.
This is all great stuff. I'm here. So far, this
You
story
would think
sounds
that was
great.
But it turned into a 60-man battle royal that lasted an hour on the cruise. It went from
what?
the first floor to the 5th floor.
Wait, what?
Yes.
How?
How did a 60-man battle royal come out of a threesome?
Yeah, I'm mad. He called it. I called it a brawl. My man
No,
said
A battle
It
royale.
was on floors. This is a battle royale at this point at
A
the
threesome
road.
that
They had
turned
a
into
ticket
a
with the
battle
next wrestler to come in and
royale.
fuck, like,
What happened? What happened?
Yeah, we
Niggas
don't.
had a
Do we know?
countdown?
No, seriously. Do we know what happened?
I heard that a
battle
partner got
royale.
jealous. I heard that a partner got jealous.
Which is
That's
what
still
happens.
3 people. I don't understand how 57 other
People got involved.
how this happened. And the shit went from the 1st to the 5th floor of the boat, my nigga. It lasted an hour. That is crazy endurance.
Yo,
To be- niggas
what
is
cruise
fighting
was this? Do you know?
Carnival.
It was
Carnival.
Damn.
It has to be
I
Carnival.
hear
You know it's
Carnival is the
Carnival.
ghetto cruise of the world, my
They said
nigga.
Carnival is the spirit of the sea.
It's the spirit of the sea, all right. It's the spirit of the motherfucking can't see.
Okay.
So in
That's
the, in
crazy.
Be
The,
like, after like 3 or 4, you be like,
This could,
my
Is
man,
it-
I'm joking.
how many
man.
people?
Pay
How
for
many
the
people? Okay, so how did the threesome start? Was it 2
We don't
females?
we don't know the
We
we
don't
don't
know.
know the details. We don't
Yo,
know.
And honestly, bro, I lie to you not. I've been scouring for details because I really, because this shit
Yo, y'all
was
invested.
mind-boggling. I was
Yo,
very
y'all
invested in
invested.
this because
Y'all
I wanted
invested.
to know how it turned
My
into
man
60
said
people.
scouring.
Because I really was.
Where? Let me go to all my sources.
Black
Hot new hip hop.
Black was out here like,
Where is this? Come on.
nigga had like a
So wait,
rapper
wait,
out in the desert somewhere. Like,
I needed
Damn it!
to
I
know.
can't find anything.
I needed to know, like, what happened. I was on TikTok.
This sounds like the most
Instagram,
fucked up
World
porno
Star,
I've ever
Google.
seen.
It was on Carnival, wasn't it?
Yo.
It was on Carnival?
It was on Carnival, yeah.
True
definitely
True
Carnival.
News says still waiting on the footage. We have spoken about this on the show before. We will continue to speak about this on the show. If you are to engage in a threesome, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that all of the parties that are involved understand what it is that you are getting yourself fucking involved with.
and
That's it,
why,
bro.
Jay, I
Back to
say,
the chat.
and that's why Jay, I say to you, I was only over here anyway.
Okay.
And that's why Jay, I say to you always, I will not have a threesome with my significant other.
Why not?
Because it opens.
Good question.
For me personally, I've had a threesome with an ex-girlfriend. Like one time I had a threesome with an ex-girlfriend and her friend that she brought. She brought her friend for us to do this. And during that threesome, something happened where she felt it was too intimate for me and
Did
this.
all
for me
three
and
of
this
you
girl.
guys talk about
We talked-
what it was?
talked and all
All
that.
right, so then somebody was lying in this
Listen,
conversation.
no.
And it's
They
more
never
than
know
like
how
the
they
woman.
feel till the shit happens, nigga.
So-
they never fucking know how they feel till the shit happens.
So
You hold
Until they make you piping this
My nigga,
other chick.
I held the bitch the wrong way. She was like, "Hold up, nigga, what the fuck?"
You never hold me.
so having a threesome with an ex is probably more toxic than having a threesome with your significant other.
Wait, hold up. Let's pay attention.
Let's pay attention. I want to
Let's
hear
pay
this.
attention right now.
I want to hear this.
It's about to be some sauce.
If you're gonna talk about threesomes, right?
about it.
There's a threesome etiquette that you need to have, and you need to have more things checked off before you actually go forward with the threesome. Because what'll fucking happen is you'll have this threesome, and then you'll have more questions than you have answers. And in that 2 hours or 3 hours that you have fun, you got to explain to two separate people why you feel this way and why you feel that way about each one separately. So you probably have a better off chance than having a threesome with your significant other, because there's already a bond between you and her. You can't dog out the other chick better than your chick. You already know that. So the other girl is literally only there for you to have somewhat of some fun. A threesome with your significant other is not fun. It's more work for you. You should be Peyton Manning on the field doing audibles all the time. You don't. I gotta tell niggas all the time.
Time out.
Threesomes on porn looks mad fun, right? In real life, that shit is not
Talk
fun
about
at
it.
all.
Time out.
It's
Talk
not
about it.
fun.
It's
Time
mad,
out.
especially
It's
for
mad.
us.
I'm gonna
It's
let you go,
work.
but I'm gonna respond to
It's
what you
work.
said.
It's
I'm
good.
gonna let you go, but
Rico Jones says no cap. He's right. It's better with your joint.
Okay. All right.
All right.
I respect how you feel, and I respect how you feel, right? However,
Relax Insta Podcast says I did a threesome with my man because I was about to make him my ex. God,
there you go.
Darn it.
Listen,
But go ahead.
Goes to you.
Listen,
Wow.
so
That's a
now,
family.
listen. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Wrong.
Don't say wrong.
Yeah,
Nah,
don't say,
I'm
we don't do
joking,
that.
I'm
I'm about to be
I'm
like,
trying to be-
oh,
I'm
all
trying-
right.
Damn, you fucked up my choice. man.
Sorry.
Like my man Killer Cap said, man, go on your hill, die on that hill. If that's your hill,
Hold on.
die on that
Oh,
hill.
no. I'm sticking with what I said.
All right.
I personally, I don't see nothing wrong with a threesome with an ex compared to a threesome with a partner. I personally feel like a threesome with a partner, everything that you explained, I feel like that's more for a threesome with a partner than with an ex. I didn't have shit. I didn't feel like I had shit to explain to my ex. I didn't feel like I had shit to explain to her
That might
friend
have been
either.
your problem.
You know what I mean?
But that might have been it.
No, there was no problem. The chick that the chick that I fucked with, the friend that she brought, I didn't have nothing to explain to her. She wasn't mad about nothing. My ex, who I hadn't dealt with as far as physically.
Cat the tall one says, who give a fuck how an ex feel?
Yeah, no. If you want to keep friendship, if you wanna keep friendship,
You gotta get a fuck out of here.
Man, don't say my fault. Why you gonna do that? You see that? That's that smooth shit. You see how they still
GQ.
gotta go. Nah, my fault, bro.
Listen,
my fault.
listen.
You said something. You said something. You said it.
And
I
I didn't say my fault. Listen. I said,
Black was joking.
What I'm saying to you is, in
get what I'm saying?
a relationship, I feel like the reason she got mad, she didn't get mad about the fact I didn't raw dog her friend or nothing like that.
Nobody
What
you don't even have to say what they
I'm just trying to say, what she got mad about was she felt as though I caressed her friend a little more. But the thing is, her friend literally told me in front of her, like, yeah, I could take like rough sex. What makes me nut is being held a little bit.
And in your mind, you want to give her that pleasure because she's having a threesome, and it's a gentleman thing to do.
Exactly.
But the issue is,
He's not wrong.
He said it's a gentleman thing to do.
I like the way this guy approaches the situation.
Not wrong.
but here's the thing about it, right? That's your ex. For whatever reason, it solidified the fact that you're no longer in this relationship with that person, but you had sex with your ex.
Talk about it.
That person still looks at you on a platform that's higher than what you look at the relationship that you had
Talk
with
about
her.
Talk about
Right?
it.
So she values
Talk
that.
about it.
Now, the thing about it is, this is what makes women toxic because they're more toxic than guys.
100%.
Ooh.
100%.
Listen, by the way, shout out to Chantel. Chantel me something.
Shout out to Shay.
Right?
Tell me something.
So this is what makes them more toxic. They'll know that and still go through with it because they want to put you through the gauntlet of seeing how you're going to react in a certain situation to see if it there's something there or there's something not. The fact that you had the threesome, in her mind, she's like, there's nothing there. He used me. He used her. I gave him what he wanted. Now I'm a piece of
But
meat.
no, hold on. Talk about
Talk?
I wanted to. No, don't say talk about it.
Talia 30.
Hold on. She said, goodness, sir.
Talia-
Yes. But I didn't ask for the threesome. Bro, I was home chilling.
Handsome,
And
you
got
never-
a phone call and
Let
was
me-
like, yo,
look.
what's up?
Talia 31
You
said,
never-
I just feel like
you
threesomes get
don't
tricky
ask
9
for
out of
it.
10. 9.
This is why women are toxic. You don't ask for it. They bring it to you
So,
and they want you to make the choice.
Would you have said no?
You know what I would have said? I would have had a threesome with somebody else.
What?
I would have had a threesome with somebody else.
With-
I'm not having a threesome with her.
With the ex? You wouldn't
Fuck
have had
no.
it.
Hell no.
Okay. You would have just not had the threesome with the
Wait,
ex.
It's a
who
trap.
that? Who is that?
That's E. Talia 31 said, I just feel like threesomes get tricky 9 or 10 times, regardless of the ex or current partner.
Debatable.
That's you know what I mean? I think that's debatable. I
Threesomes
really think that's
get-
debatable.
I
Three
personally- you don't think
listen,
you don't
three
think threesomes get
grown
tricky?
people and three grown people in a situation where they're talking to each other about, again, and two of these people, like Daniel says, are in this committed relationship with each other.
Correct.
Then they are allowing a person to be able to come into this relationship for that moment and come out. That takes a whole lot within itself right there. That's not a simple thing to be like, yo, I'm gonna include somebody in my relationship, even if it's for 2, 3, 5 hours. So you gotta understand that there's a whole lot of like backstory that comes, there's layers that comes to this shit before you even get to the point where you can honestly, with 3 people, have a conversation where everyone's gonna be involved sexually, and you have to walk away the same kind of way you were or stronger in the relationship. That's tough, bro. That's tough.
You're asking me are threesomes tricky. They are tricky. But if you want to have them with anybody, I feel like
Ease in the
you got to talk about rules. It has to be...
Thank you.
Huh?
Talk about it.
Repo. It has to be rules. It has to be rules to any engagement involved in the threesome.
Talk about it.
You and the person, if y'all gonna do it, you got because it's always an out person in the threesome, right?
Always, unfortunately.
Yeah, like it's always like it's me and you, and I'm bringing this
Somebody's
person in.
I told you, you're
so
inviting
me and
someone
you
in.
have to be like, yo, listen, we want to have a threesome. This is what's okay. This is what's not okay. Fuck.
And I would be, I would say
And as
it
long
should be
as-
the woman. If you're in a heterosexual relationship, it should be the female.
wife?
Yeah, it should be the.
Or
honestly,
your lady. The
yeah,
lady.
yeah, whoever your partner is should make those rules, because you, again, just like Daniel said, you're gonna be the person who's performing here. You're gonna have to
Amen.
please
He's right.
2 different women, and you're gonna have to give them a sexual experience that they have never experienced before. 2. So you understand that you are there for a job, so to speak, and you need to make sure you do your job right. So you can't make the rules for this job. A boss is telling you how to work. You just gotta work. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
All right. Well, anyway, yeah, we.
Captain Thomas said threesome should only be for vacations, and I respect
That's actually the
that
worst.
statement right
That is
there.
the worst time to have
Really?
a vacation. Hell yeah.
Nah,
For a
I wouldn't say
vacation.
that. A vacation.
Because if
Hold
I
on,
fuck up,
listen,
if my performance is bad, now we got 3 extra days and you got to look at me and I got to look at me. I got to look at
But
my
that's going
eyes.
in thinking you gonna fucking miss the shot.
Yo,
I go in thinking I'm Curry.
yo,
Every time.
if I nut in 5 minutes, now I got to look at myself. Now I got to wonder what's going on. I got to, now.
Yo, let me get a cup of water real quick. I'll
Yo,
be back.
I'm a round 1 dropout. Now I got to come back to the season and hope maybe I get another chance.
Yo, listen.
Like, and it's
Curry
on
came
vacation.
back from what could have been a career-ending injury to fucking win the championship. You, my friend, definitely, you got the locks, so I know you got the energy.
But
I know you got the
Can
energy.
you imagine being on a carnival boat, right?
Wait.
You can't leave Shea Butter out of here. You can't leave Shea Butter out of here. You know he had a routine and everything. He had a routine. He got the special brush. You can't leave him out of here.
Black Kobe.
Can't leave him out.
He's doing that this episode.
Can't leave him out.
Oh, no,
Look
I'm
at that
messing
beard.
with y'all.
That beard
nigga.
is shining, nigga. His beard shines more than the
Listen,
chain. How does
listen,
that happen?
You can't think that you're gonna go in already losing the game.
See his
is what I'm
skin?
saying.
Do you see his skin? Look at his skin. See his skin?
Yo, Talia 31 says a round 1 dropout. This dude is bugging.
Round 1 dropout.
Listen. I know we have a.
This girl would know that he already could go more than 4 minutes. So if you did that, that's like whatever. But the other bitch,
You're being nice. Look at her. Nice.
What?
She's being so sweet. Because
If I'm
4
in a
minutes.
relationship with you already, you probably did. If you did the 4 minutes. shit once, you probably did it.
No.
Listen,
I
you
can't
gotta
come back. I
Play it
can't.
off, eat some pussy for a little
No.
while.
Talk about it.
Play it off.
Talk about
You
it.
lost.
My nigga, listen, I'ma tell
You lost. You were first.
Now, I have to
round. You
agree
got
with Big Cloud on this
swept.
one.
No, listen. If you
Eating
quick,
pussy's
listen,
not
all
gonna
you
get me
gotta
back
do
into the
is
championship.
get some shit to boost their ego. Like, oh
It's
my
a
god,
threesome. Some other
your
shit
pussy
could be
was
going
so
on.
crazy I couldn't control myself. Then you just eat pussy for a little while, you know what I'm saying? You just
Play
get
around
right
with a
again,
little
and
something.
now
Your
on
shit
the
get
second
crazy
round,
again.
On the second round, you Superman now.
I love it. Y'all don't know when to take the L. I'll take the L.
No, my nigga, it's not that I don't know. I will listen. I won't walk away knowing that I took an L. I know that much.
Yo, guys,
Doing other things.
time out.
Like, she eat
Time out.
pussy too, like, it's
I never
like,
did it though.
Yo.
All right, hold up.
Alright, so
This was a good one though.
this was current events.
That was.
We didn't even get to our topics.
Let's get to the topic. Let's get to the topic.
I'm
Let's
sorry.
get to the topic. It's not your fault, bro. It
It's
was
not your fault.
moving in
Listen,
a direction.
listen.
We just went there.
Listen, I wanna but as far as what we just spoke on, exactly.
Exactly.
So
Nah, man. Yo, please send this out to 5 of your friends, man. You see how much fun we're having. Please, if you could hit that paper plane on the bottom right hand of the screen if you are on IG. We do want you to migrate over to YouTube.
Yes.
Shout out to all my people on YouTube right now watching live. Shout out to y'all. I don't know if there's been any comments recently, but again, please send this out to some of your friends. Hit
You
that
should be
paper
so
plane.
respectful. The comments are so respectful.
Oh, so much,
Everything-
yo,
yeah,
IG,
like,
not so much.
IG is like
Yo.
mad toxic. They've been in too many threesomes.
check it out. So
Threesome saved the world, man.
speaking on
Threesome
threesomes,
saved the world.
Speaking on threesomes, I don't think ugly people get threesomes, right?
You'd be surprised.
All right, I'll be surprised.
Yeah, you'd be
but
very surprised.
I'm sure more good-looking people get threesomes. So
Absolutely.
speaking on good-looking,
Easier.
on good-looking people,
Okay.
Good. Oh, it's a good segue. I saw it.
Go ahead.
It's a plug. Come on, you can't shoot the plug. Come on, just.
listen. So we
Go
wanted to
for it.
speak on pretty privilege. I honestly feel like I got this from y'all watching something on your page on Relax is a podcast. About do you guys feel like the more good looking someone is, the more they get passes on when they do something wrong?
Of course.
Taya 31 said, "Isn't everyone good looking to someone though?"
That's, you know what, that's an angel. I hope God bless her
She
and
really is a
nobody else.
fucking angel.
She
though.
really
She's
is an
an
angel though.
angel.
Shout out to Taya
She's an
31, man,
angel.
one of our loyal freaking critical thinkers,
She's
man.
an
Thank you so
angel.
much. Thank you so much. But no, go ahead, Rich. My fault.
No, yeah.
Shout out to my name is Whitney Felice. What up, baby?
Yeah. So do you, would you how do you feel about that? Do you feel like pretty privilege is a real thing?
I believe that people who are nicer to look at do get away with a little bit more than people who are not so.
Do you feel like they give it more opportunities for stuff as well? Like
Yeah,
job
I believe
opportunities and all that?
all applies when it comes to you having some kind of form of beauty that everyone can accept is beauty or whatever. You do get in front of the line. It sucks, but it is a thing that happens for ugly big cloud for ugly people. He's saying for ugly people it sucks, but it is what it is. I'm a person who says it is what it is. It happens. I see it happen. It's been happening for us dark skinned bearded Lock brothers for a little bit, so I'm like,
I don't know,
we
a lot of
good,
niggas is in
we
right
good.
now.
I said dark skinned bearded Lock. That's everybody, bro. Calm
I
down.
have none of that except for the
Nah, we didn't say
What?
nothing. No,
I
we're
said
not
dark
against you. We're not
skin.
against you. We're not against you now.
I said dark skin, bearded, and black. Locked up. We get a lot of privileges. Nah. I really didn't want to go there at that point. I said dark skin, bearded up, locked up. We do get. Listen, I know there's been some things I have gotten away with, and it's just strictly because someone is like, oh, he's being funny, he's being cute, and I'm like, damn, all right, like I was really trying. To like get slapped or some shit, and you didn't slap me. You were like, I'm down for this, and I was like, oh, okay, so y'all like this shit. That was when I was discovering that. You know what I'm saying? When like, depending on who it is,
That's when you learn that smile goes a long way.
that it goes a long way. If they fuck with you, if your vibe is right, they'll let you get away with some things that they won't let somebody else get away with.
Funny story about that. About maybe 4 years now. One day we in the backyard at a baby shower. Me and Black. This is when Black first got on like Instagram. When Black first got on Instagram, and Black.
True News says pretty can work against you as well. What happened?
On what?
Is it plugged in? Oh, it's not plugged in.
No, it's fine.
It's plugged in? Oh. Okay, all right. It's
Yeah.
fine.
But yeah, so about 4 years ago, Black gonna go to me. We in the backyard, and Black is learning how to take selfies.
All right, go ahead. All right, so go ahead, please. All right, the setup was nice. He gave you the introduction, and this dude started wilding. All right, come on,
Had to get the
tell us the
angles.
story.
Okay.
Yeah, no lie.
Go ahead.
So
I don't know
GQ,
this
wait,
one.
GQ was learning how to take selfies, right?
This was the
He still
preliminary
he still
stages.
really don't.
Yeah, I didn't.
He still really
'cause
don't.
I didn't have like social media and shit like that
can
at the
understand.
time. You know what I mean? So I was just. It wasn't even Instagram. I just had got Snap.
Okay.
It wasn't even Instagram yet. And so you be seeing niggas take pictures, but I feel like whenever I took a selfie,
It looked wild,
the
crazy.
shit just looked weird. And I'm
Weird.
like, yo, my nigga,
Yeah.
how the fuck you do that?
Get a
shit?
shorty to put you on game because they take 35 pictures and then only post
But
one.
he told me like, nah, you gotta like lay it on your lap, on your.
Because
on
women
your-
put it up.
Yeah.
Women put it up.
Mhm.
That looks weird as hell. Women.
No, it don't. What it does is when they put it up, it makes the figure because
They make them look slimmer.
right because they probably a little chunky baby, and I ain't got nothing wrong with a little chunky
Talk
baby.
about it,
Nigga,
though.
we love the
I
fluffies.
love
Listen,
it.
come
Give
on
me a
now.
good fupa, and I can squeeze that
We
fupa.
love it,
I
we
love
love
it.
it,
I'll
we
put
love
my
it,
head
we
on that
love it, we
fupa, kiss
love
it,
it.
all of that. But so
If
they
you
probably
think
hold it
I
up
might hit it,
because a certain angle makes them look a certain appearance.
Which is not appropriate for a man to do. Which is why I told him, yo, you hold it
He,
for,
he told me hold it on my lap.
or on the table.
So
whatever.
wait a
Put it
minute.
like that and
Rich,
take
are
it,
you
huh?
telling me that Black used to take pictures with his phone up like
No.
this?
No,
Oh,
no,
I'm
no,
gonna talk to
any.
him.
He never
Say.
took, he never
Time
took
out.
any.
I
No.
was
No,
about
no, no,
to
no,
say.
no, no, no,
That's
no.
all. That's
That
all.
was never the
So
conversation.
as long as there's no
you
picture
imagine-
of Black,
Wait, can you imagine a dude at a barbecue like?
That was not the conversation at hand.
Let me
Exactly.
take 10 of these.
I seen niggas. I'm like, yo, bro, how do you take a selfie? Because I knew I couldn't see myself like with my lusty eyes. You know what I mean? So I'm saying no. Like, how do you take a selfie? Because you want to take a picture. Fuck it.
Sucks his
It's
teeth if it's
fucking
not the
social
right
media.
angle.
So
Go ahead.
So we can all agree that pretty privilege is a real thing.
Facts.
it is a thing. But True News says pretty can work against you as well. However,
Okay.
and
I
people
don't
are
know
saying
about it
facts
working
about
against
that.
you.
So
How does it work against you?
I don't think it.
How does it?
Yeah, I
how
think
how
you
does
have
it
to
True
post
News?
that.
How does it work against you?
Pretty-
I can tell you that when I was dating a long time ago, by the way.
15 years ago.
Oh, yeah, this is a long time ago. When I was dating this, very pretty young lady that I was very lucky to, I felt like I was very lucky to even go on a date with, that was giving me play. Everything was great. Conversation was great. All that was fun. The minute I found out that she was a privileged, pretty young lady was when we were fucking. Because she didn't do shit.
Starfish.
And it was just a person who said, I'm pretty, know what to do with me, and I'm looking at this chick, and she's
y'all
just
that
stone
don't
faced. You
know
remember
what
that skit? If
starfish
y'all
is,
remember
hold
that
on,
skit, if y'all remember that skit,
For y'all that don't know what the starfish is, it's when a woman just
and you
lays
just
there
sit here and you working.
and you working
And you
she just
working.
laying
She's
there like a starfish. We don't want starfish.
like she's getting caught up by the Holy Ghost. And you're like, what
You
the
said
fuck is
starfish?
happening?
Starfish.
Yo,
That's what I call
starfish.
them. I
Yo,
call them
I'm
the
gonna
starfish.
take. Can I please use
Absolutely,
that?
please.
Oh my
Starfish,
God.
starfish.
Please.
He said
Stop,
starfish.
please, yes. The starfish. Yeah, they just lay there. They just don't do nothing.
No.
No pillow
And
princesses.
that was it was a beautiful young lady. No shouts out to you because you honestly
said
thought
no
that
shouts
just
out to you.
fucking being pretty and beautiful
Crazy.
was going to get everything you needed out of that man, and I was just like, nope. I don't know what this is,
That you go into
but
every
what
you
giving me a
everything
stone
as
face.
Bro, not Patrick.
You give
Hold on, what do you mean you go into everything? Because you said you glowed up. So that means
What
that
happened?
at one point you probably didn't have that. So you're saying you didn't have that and you glowed
Like,
into
I
that.
didn't look at myself like that because I was always like awkwardly tall.
Okay.
And I had
Tall
the
women.
gap.
Get it.
and
Who
I
don't
had
love tall women?
glasses. You said what?
No, I'm saying who don't love tall
I said,
women?
who don't love tall women? We said the same thing.
So
Okay.
it's like that, and then so off of me also playing sports, I just go into every people be like, oh, I had a crush on you. I'm like, I didn't.
What
I just
sport
go
did
into
you
every-
play?
Huh?
What sport did you play?
Volleyball and basketball.
Good.
Yo,
Yeah, so I
you mind
just,
flying me a little bit this way?
Oh, my bad.
I just go
Oh, yeah,
into
you were behind me a
everything,
little bit.
Oh, nah, you good.
Like, I go into every situation like I'm with a bro.
So you go in every situation on some friendship
Yeah.
and then see what happens?
Just to see.
And then they be like, wow, you didn't know I was flirting with you like that.
That's
Are
wow.
you? Would you say that
Okay.
you're good at flirting?
No, because I don't
Okay.
be trying to. I be acting like myself.
Good question.
But
Good question.
myself is fucking lit, so work is
Yo, she's like, once you get to know me, though, I am lit. I am fucking lit. Yo, that was it. I love that, Captain Tolman. I love that.
Captain Tolman, I hear that.
She was
I hear
like, get
that.
to know me, though. Get to know me.
Listen.
I acted the same way my entire life.
Huh?
You know I act the same way my entire life.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's
But
dope, man.
you got to bring Bones and Cece
I
here.
told him today.
He I spoke to him already today, so I'm not mad.
I'm not having this conversation. But yes,
But anyway.
Go ahead.
So something that one of our manager actually brought up, the manager of the show. Shout out to her. So shy, you know what I mean?
Shout out to Show Shy.
Shout out to
man.
E.
Overwatch.
Shout out to
Again,
E, man.
again.
Is that the young lady right over there?
That's
No.
E. That's
E
one of them.
is
That's
one of them.
half.
That's one of
That's
them.
half.
That's one of them. That's
yeah,
half of the
definitely.
dynamic
Yeah.
duo
Of the dynamic.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Big shout out to you. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for the opportunity. I appreciate it.
You know, black women run this. If y'all didn't know, the three males who you see up here are surrounded by amazing, beautiful, just ridiculously
That
talented.
annoy the shit out of
That
us
annoy
all
the shit
time,
out of us,
'cause
but we
Jared
love
always
very
build them
dearly.
up. We do love them.
I do big, absolutely.
y'all
I mean,
annoying as
we wouldn't be
fuck,
shit
yeah.
without the women who really hold us down. So please, of course, shout out to So Shy, shout out to E, shout out to my beautiful wife Hetty for in the school.
Shout out to
Shout out to the
all
black
Shout out to
women
my
that's
name is
actually
Whitney
doing stuff.
Felice.
Shout out
Oh,
to all
yeah.
that.
Shout out to my name is Whitney Felice. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all hold us down.
But anyway, so she brought up the idea of chivalry versus submission. Men being chivalrous and women being submissive, and do they correlate? Should they correlate?
No.
Why do they correlate if they do?
No.
Talk about it.
Can we give him the-
let's
Talk
give you
about it.
Since you were so quick to answer.
Shout out to the situationship is in the building. Shout out to the situationship in
Shout out
the
to the
building.
situationship. Hey.
Shout out to Jay Peso.
Shout out Jay Peso. Gangatron is in the
You already
building.
know.
Gangatroni.
Day
Gangatroni.
one critical thinker right there.
But go
for
ahead.
real.
So here's the thing about it, right? It doesn't matter how nice you are. It doesn't matter how sweet you are. It doesn't matter who you are as a man. If a woman does not find you attractive enough to entertain you, nothing will go far. So your chivalry can be waste to nothing. If she don't like you, it does not matter
Where you come?
what you do.
Where you come?
Where you come? He said, where you come? He said, where you come? He said, where you come? No, yo, touch my blood clot on, brother. That was fucking phenomenal, bro.
So it
That was
doesn't-
phenomenal.
It does not matter. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter how you do it. If she doesn't find you attractive, nothing is
Talk
going
about
to
it.
happen.
Talk about it.
All right?
Listen to this young man.
So
bro.
now, when it comes to submission, most women say that you have to earn their submission.
Yes.
That's a fact. I
That's a
agree with that. I'm on the accord of, if I get into a relationship, I should get 100% of you should get 100% of me, yada, yada, yada. But submission
In a
is
perfect
something,
world.
submission is something that is earned. It is demonstrated through acts of service. It is demonstrated through taking control in certain situations. That doesn't mean that you're a bossy,
The audience is
alpha,
feeling this
super
right now.
alpha, raised up dude, and you tell people what to do. It just means that you allow her to lead, and when she comes to you for counsel, you give her counsel. It's best to give a woman the ability to go out and bump her head, so she can come back to you and say, "Yo, I bumped my head. What do I do now?" Then you come back and say, "Listen, I may not know the answer, but this is what I think you should do. This is what I think you should not do. This, that, and the third." And she goes out and bump her head again. Most women would just want to know, do I got a real nigga in my corner? That's all they want to know.
My
That
question.
was,
That earns
Hold
the
up.
submission.
Hold up, Danny. Jane the Main says, I just don't understand people dealing romantically with people they don't like, though. I guess it doesn't make sense for someone who's dealing with people who they don't
romantic?
like. True News says, save for the people in the back. They feeling you right now. Jane the Main says, yes, give a woman something awesome to submit to and make it beneficial to submit.
But do you not feel like as though being chivalrous to a woman will also allow her to be submissive?
No.
Hold on. Time out. Hold on. So,
he said
hold on.
exactly what Daniel just said.
If she like you,
If she like
Yeah.
you.
he's not wrong. I'm not disagreeing. Listen. I have to make this show a show. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah, but that's the first
niggas
one.
like,
Go ahead.
No,
We're not saying move on. Go ahead. We're not saying move on, but go ahead. Yeah.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree. I feel like because any random nigga could hold the door open for you.
Yeah.
That don't mean like it's like, oh my God, let
Very
me
true.
suck your dick now because you held the door open for me.
Jesus.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like,
No,
you know
true.
what I mean?
I mean, why is that the only way I can say a chick can
everybody
say thank
loves
you?
head. Everybody
That's
loves
true.
head,
though.
Jerry.
I mean, you ain't
That's
fucking
why.
lying. Yo,
Everybody
but you know what? I'll
Ask
come
the
over to your
question.
side after that one. That's fucking
Why
true.
even ask the question?
That's true.
Because everybody
It's like if
loves
I
head,
open the
Jerry.
door for a chick, you gonna
That's
give me some
why.
head now? Oh, yes, yes. Suck
Big
dick.
Jones, go ahead.
I open the door for you. Suck dick.
I'm gonna say this, right? I was raised to be chivalrous. Like, I open doors.
Talk about it.
I do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? If she cold, I'll give her my jacket. I found in my
Would you put it on the puddle though?
I'm not.
A brand new North Face.
Nobody does that.
But
Nobody
I'ma just
fucking
say
does
this,
that.
My experience.
I paid $300.
Yo, man, a brand new North Face. Would you throw it on the puddle?
Especially when I'm dealing with a girl who already likes me. In my experience, when I do chivalrous shit, the comment I generally get, it's like, oh shit, like niggas don't even do this.
Side pit- well,
like,
talk
you
about it.
just open my door, like,
Talk
oh,
about it.
like to
Talk
me,
about it.
like in my experience, it almost immediately they're just like, oh,
You're different.
you're different. I'm fucking
Right.
with you, almost immediately.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
So just
That's
my
true.
experience,
And
you know?
you know what you
That's
know
true.
what you tell them? I'm not different. I'm just treating you like a human. That gets you 24 hours closer to the pussy. It will get you 24 hours closer. You're just cutting it down.
Is it the hair? Is it the hair? True, you said chivalry is not the only basis for submission. However, it increases the power of submission. I like that. Chivalry is not the only basis
Read the next one. Read the next
for
one.
chivalry. Nene 089 says hot take. A lot of women
shout
don't
out to
know
Nene.
how to submit, just like a lot of men don't know how to lead / dominate. These are facts.
But here-
Absolutely.
but
Thank
here-
you for Black for telling me to
send
read that.
this out
'cause
to 5 of your
Yo,
friends.
listen, we
Yo,
have
he's
this
telling
dope
you
ass
right now.
conversation out here.
On Facebook or everything. Send this
Hold on,
out.
I got you,
Hold
Nick.
on,
I got you,
we
Nick.
got you, Nick.
I wanted him to read those two together. And Nick, say what you have to say, because that right there was
That's dope.
Is heavy deep.
Dope.
I was gonna say, if you look at most of the things that involve chivalry, essentially most acts of chivalry are demonstrating leadership anyway. You get what I'm saying? So essentially, the reason why acts of chivalry are gonna kind of bring submission out of a woman because they're displaying your leadership. You're opening the door for her. You're guiding her in. You're opening her car. You're essentially directing her on how to move. And subconsciously, that's gonna affect her mind when she doesn't have to think about her next move. She's gonna submit to you.
Here's where most women mess it up at. What happens is
Oh, we're listening.
this is where they drop the ball.
Go
Because
for
you
it.
get a guy that's chivalrous, and you get a guy that wants to take lead, and you get a guy that wants to take the responsibility of you and her and move forward. Whatever forward looks like, whether it be having a home, whether it be having a child, whether it be through marriage, whether it be through whatever, right? What most women will do is they put you through certain gauntlets and hold you strictly according to whatever that is.
Talk
They
about
do
it.
not. They do not allow you the comfort of making a mistake.
That's the coolest shit.
Talk about it.
Shout out to
what-
Rico
so
Jones
what-
in the building.
Shout out
Rico
to
Jones is in the building right
last
now.
week's
Shout out to
guest.
Last
Rico
week's
Jones.
guest, he's in the building.
One of the
Rico.
illest.
Thank
I
you.
absolutely love Rico Jones, man. He in the building. Shout out to Rico Jones,
Shout
man.
out to Nene 089. I know she in here. She's
Yeah,
showing
Nene
some-
089 is
But
definitely
you
showing
better
love.
come back next week
You
Sunday.
better come
because
back.
I love your takes, and she's
But that's the thing. What happened? Most women will put you through the gauntlet, and the minute
Talk to the people.
minute-
Talk to the people, Danny.
The very minute that you fail, you ain't shit. You ain't this. You ain't that. Yo, you're no good. You're just like the last.
Watch yourself, Cap.
But what happens is
Hold up. Let him finish. Hold up.
What happens
we'll get
is
to you, E.
what happens is you work from a place of where you're already down negative because she's already been. Let me tell you something. She already got fucked by the pretty boy. She already got fucked by the thug. She already got fucked by all of it, right? She already dealt with these dudes. Whether she's been intimate or not, she's already dealt with these people enough to psychologically understand these are the type of individuals
You're
that
getting
are
the
out
hearts
here.
right now. You're getting the
Boom.
hundreds in the
You
hearts
talk about
right
pretty
now.
privilege. You know what happens when you're really attractive? You're gonna attract so many different people, and you're likely going to attract what other people want to. Which means that you're gonna get guys that probably have great success with women. If they got great success with women, that means that they got great success with a multitude of women. They deal with a multitude of women. And unfortunately, a really attractive woman who has a pure heart dealt with somebody who doesn't have a pure intention. So then she gets that, she records that, she understands what's going on. She looks, she's like, all these niggas is fuckboys. They're not all fuckboys. You just gotta date more people.
All
Tanya
right, E.
said-
Well,
Tanya
hold
said
up.
Make her
After
feel
you read
safe
that.
and give her honesty and see
I
how
hate to make you
submissive
feel
she
safe.
will
Hold up,
be.
Danny. Hold up, Danny. E has something that she's been wanting to say.
Add really quickly.
Go ahead.
I agree with what he said.
Yes.
I also think that if you are like very strong and intellectual type of woman, it's very easy for you to be like, I don't need to be submissive. But really, we are the ones who want to be submissive.
That's what I'm
We
hearing.
just need the right people to lead us, right? So at the end of the day, if you show characteristics of leadership, honesty, integrity, I'm gonna follow you regardless. Whatever.
But
You
what
talk
comes
about
with that
purpose.
is failure.
But that's okay. That's life.
To you, that might be okay.
Okay.
But to the next woman that's
Talk about
looking
it,
for
Vinny.
that,
But
Talk
see,
about.
that's
Talk about.
don't
In
deal
my
with her
in my
if she's
problem.
not healed.
Hold up, E. My.
Actually,
I respect.
you know
hold
what?
up.
I gotta give it out.
Hold
Don't
up.
deal with her. She's not healed. 'Cause
I
then
give
you're
it
just
that.
gonna be another bandit.
Yo,
I
hold
give it
on.
that.
I think she's saying she should be able to give you a clean slate.
Yeah.
And if she's not able
She's
to
not
do that
healed.
for you, then why you rocking with her?
You right.
Because I can't take my experience with you and paint all men like that, but a lot of women do. So you're not wrong with that.
But, it's
But that
not
just
most.
means that.
It's not most.
But
I get that right.
but what I'm
It's not
saying
most.
is, it's just we go through things, and instead of healing, we just find another dude. and
Correct.
find another dude,
Here's the
find
one
another
thing.
dude.
Here's the one
But
thing
we
I will
need to
say, E.
heal.
Here's the one thing. I do respect everything that you are saying, and I do have one request, and I know that the live the live ended. The live
that
ended.
sucks.
I told you wasn't charging, bro.
No, it's 7:15.
It is charging.
No,
No, it.
Why would it be charging? Why is it not charging?
It's connected to power.
It's 100%.
Oh,
Technical
all right.
difficulties, but we'll be right back.
Alright, just
We'll
keep
be
that-
right back.
Keep that promo going while you doing
Oh yeah. Yo, definitely shout out to y'all on YouTube. I didn't know whether or not Rich was still reading the comments. He said he was taking over the comments on YouTube.
Nah,
but
they stopped. They
we
stopped jumping in there. Now
Okay,
we
all right,
be
yeah.
watching,
Don't
we
leave
be
us.
watching.
We're definitely having some technical difficulties right now, but we're gonna get back on.
Technical difficulties. That's
Yes, but what I was basically saying was that y'all have to be able to at least admit when you guys do make that misstep of not allowing us to do the failure. That I do have a problem with. It doesn't. We're not allowed to make the mistakes these women sometimes, and that's a big problem for me. It's like once we make the mistakes, you like every other nigga. When did I become every other nigga? Just cause I fell down? Am I not supposed to fall down?
Can Black be vulnerable for a second on this show?
Please,
I need to be vulnerable right now.
please.
I
my
did.
bad, Rich. Go ahead.
Not an argument, but I had a disagreement on the way home today because of this.
Because of what?
Not this, but a situation like this.
Okay.
So me and my lady, y'all know who she is, but
Yeah. Fact.
whatever. So we're coming back home from our weekend. We had an amazing weekend.
Amazing weekend. You just
We're coming back home and we're in the car and we're talking and shit. And you know, a situation comes up and we're talking and she says something to me. I'm like, yo, listen, I'm the type of person, I'm a big on closed mouths don't get fed. Right?
Okay.
So I say to her, like, yo, I will say to you, like, yo, I'm about to do this, this, and this, right? And she'll go to me and she'll be like, nah, I got it. I'm gonna do it. Because I want it to be this way. So when you do that to me, I say, all right, cool. You want to do it that way? Do it your way.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, you just got to tell me. But then you tell me, oh, you don't want me to tell you what I'm going to do. You just want me to do it. And my thing is, that's confusing. Thank you, Rico.
That's
Fucking thank you.
confusing as all fucking hell.
I'm sitting there and I'm like, but I told you so that I want to make sure.
Yes.
Because this is what I'm saying. I'm like,
I
I'm
enjoy
saying it
this,
to you,
Black,
and
yes.
when you say to me is, no, I want to do it this way, so I'm gonna handle it. So when I step back now,
Fully,
because you told me
Told me
you
step
wanted
back.
to handle it, it's upsetting to you. It's upsetting you and your friends. Yeah, I don't know if y'all know that meme from Instagram, but that's just the meme. You know, it's upsetting me and my friends, but that's just the thing. So that was literally the conversation on the way back.
Damn, so that was a little tiff, or it was something that got really...
It wasn't
okay.
a tiff. It grinded. It scuffed my Timbs.
Way to plug in the... You know what scuffs this man's Timbs? Don't leave me hanging, brother. You know what scuffs this man's Timbs?
It scuffed my Timbs, but I kind of got over it. But
You had to clean it out. You
Yeah,
had to
but
brush
for
it
a
out.
sec, I was sitting there, and I'm like, yo, this shit... I'm like, how the fuck is she trying to make sense of this at this time? And I know she's in there.
So that's the only thing I say, E. The only thing that I do say, E.
You gotta be the line dude.
Nah,
You gotta be the line one.
Shout out to Sheena Goodwin. Shout out to Sheena Goodwin on YouTube. She was commenting earlier. Shit, I missed it.
Yo,
It's all good.
it's
Shout
all
out
good.
to
It's
her.
all good. Shout out to you, man. So that's what I'm saying. All I was saying, E, is that, yo, in order to be able to have a more symbiotic kind of relationship in that way, y'all gotta be able to not only allow the missteps to happen, but y'all have to be able to be like, yo, I fucked up. If you have fucked up, and say that, because I need to hear it. It doesn't get solved with you giving me head, although it's a great gesture.
It's the
I
best
do enjoy. It's the best gesture.
It's the
I don't.
best.
I don't mind the pussy. It's great. All of those things are fucking great. But I need to hear you say, I fucked up. We're going to do it this way. We're going to work it out. Because when I do fuck up, you need me to actually say it. You need me to express it. You need me to tell you and make sure that I don't do that again and show you ways in which I won't do that again.
I'm gonna tell you the secret.
No,
I need to hear
before
this.
before you tell us the secret. I just want to say this. Hey, for all y'all ladies out there,
I love this man.
See what I said about GQ?
You can't argue
what I
this man's
said?
statement, bro.
See what I said about
You
GQ?
can't argue
See
Vice
how
versus GQ.
You see how with Vice Network, we just like expressing, we letting it out, we hanging out. See how smooth that is?
Classic. That was classic.
That's it. Ladies. And the voice changed.
No.
The voice changed with it.
He's about to sell him something, and I'm gonna buy it for a lady. That's
I'm
what I'm
not.
saying.
I'm not about to say nothing. I was just about to say on some shit. This is for the guys, actually.
Okay.
We need you guys to be able to say, "I fucked up."
Please.
Please.
See. I was
Please.
You're not mad at that one.
Please.
You're not mad at that one. You're not mad at that one.
I'm gonna
We
tell you-
need you guys.
Tell you why they-
We need. Listen, I'm telling you. I'm gonna let you
For the
go.
love of everything holy, man.
So many more families, black families, Spanish families, white families, brown families, yellow families, red families would be here right now if women could say,
I fucked up, dog.
I fucked up.
and I'm
Those
sorry.
3 words. I fucked up and I'm sorry. Those 5 words, I don't even know if fucking women understand to even
Time
say
out.
that shit,
Jane the
bro.
Main said accountability is a hard word for Elmo.
God.
Listen, but please,
Yo, please.
give us a secret.
I'll tell you the secret, okay?
Go ahead.
So, I personally, I agree with you guys. I try to take accountability. If I do something wrong, I'm quick to be
Try.
like, I'm so sorry.
Listen to
right?
try.
I heard that.
However, I'm gonna tell y'all what it is with women in relationships.
See how
and
the
why they
however was
don't
stronger
wanna
than the
say I'm sorry.
accountability.
A lot of times,
Talk about it.
what happens with a lot of women, they will be upset about some little shit that y'all did, right? Something small. You didn't
Simple.
call them. You was supposed to be somewhere, and you was hanging out with your boys. Some
She
little
blacking.
shit that you did, right?
I love my niggas.
I know. But listen.
Yo, you get one for that. I love my niggas for real.
I know. Look, I agree with all that. But they're not going to say anything, right? They're holding in. So all of that resentment has started to build, right? And
Whose fault is that?
I'm not saying this. Y'all
She
fault.
just last
I'm
week.
telling
Go
y'all
ahead.
what
Go
it
ahead.
is, right?
Yeah.
So then, when she does do something out of pocket, out of step, whatever it is, where she's supposed to apologize, this is what's going on in her brain. This mother done pissed me off
She
when he
holding on
did
to that card.
Exactly.
She holding on to that card.
And
She's
she,
like,
right,
yeah.
I'm again. And so what's happening is she feels like if I have to apologize, you need to apologize for X, Y, and Z that I never even brought up to you. I agree.
Which at that
Hold
point,
on.
I'm
I
like,
agree.
you know
All right,
what?
all right.
No apology.
That's what happened. I'm not.
All right, E. Oh.
I'm just telling y'all that's what happened.
Sheena Goodwin on YouTube says, "Take accountability, ladies."
I agree.
Because we always come from emotion instead of logic.
I agree.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I agree.
Yo, Yeah, that's
They real on YouTube. They real on
Shout out to Sheena
YouTube.
Goodwin on YouTube. Yo, we got 8 people on YouTube right now.
Yo,
send
shout
the
out
shit
to y'all on YouTube,
Yo,
man.
share it out on YouTube.
Come on, man. If you feeling what we talking about, please
Hope
send us
2K
out.
said, I hate resentment. Just say it when it happens. Express yourself and avoid all of that.
Thank
All
you.
Shout out to Hope 2K. Shout out to Hope 2K.
So
I'm just telling y'all the
so and if it's the
I'm
woman,
not saying I do this.
So-
I'm just
so-
telling you what they do.
so if it's the woman, right? And the one thing that he said is that I love my niggas, right?
And
Us as men, we carry our friendships literally on our shoulders.
Absolutely.
Right?
Bear it on my sleeves.
I can never talk to you for 2 years, but if me and you are bros, like if we're friends,
It's just
and
like
you
we never
call
left.
me,
yeah.
the loyalty is still 100.
Yeah.
If you need me, it's still 100.
Whatever.
Whatever
Said
you
drop the
need,
Addy.
if I could do it, I'm going to do it. I will drop what I have to make sure that my friend is safe. That's just us as men. That's a reality that all men, and that's a great thing, right? Unfortunately, what a lot of women don't understand is
Wait, Cat, wait.
Cat, say that louder. Say that louder.
Yeah,
Say
but
what-
I'm
Wait, hold up, Benny,
Say it
hold up.
louder.
Wait,
Just hold on to that door. Hold on to that door. I don't want to cut you off there.
no. I mean, if she says something
Hold
more poignant, then I'm
She
gonna.
said some bullshit, but go ahead.
He said something about sucking dick.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Listen,
If it's a sucking dick comment, please say it.
please say it. Yeah.
If it's a sucking dick comment, say it.
Please say. Go ahead.
I said y'all men be gay because y'all will hold y'all friend down that you play ball with every day here. But the girl that you sleep with every night and sucks your dick.
You wanna know?
here.
You wanna know why? You wanna know why the friend that I play ball with, I hold him down? Cause he wants nothing from me but a basketball relationship, and I could talk to him about anything. Meanwhile, I gotta curb my way when I talk to you about a certain subject because
Oh my God!
because emotionally,
We bringing it down.
Oh my God! He's coming back. He's coming back to the show.
I ain't say too much now. I ain't say
No, I'm
too
just-
much.
I'm
What I want to say is y'all men want to blame women for 1,000 things, but you choose your bitches. The same way, like, we can blame men for 1,000 things, but we choose our bitches.
because we see more
that's
you.
not true.
We see more
That's like I
you.
said, I apologize. I know I'm not crazy. I know I'm not perfect.
Hold on,
Y'all
hold
wanna
on. Let her
mess
talk,
with
let her
bitches
talk.
that- Y'all want to mess with bitches that think they perfect and
Yep.
don't want to apologize? Then that's that. That's sure you choose every situation that you get involved with. Don't be trying to label everybody.
Miss Jig says
Okay.
that sounds dumb.
There's a big
Okay.
group. There's a big group of women that know they're not perfect and know how to communicate and can say, "Oh damn, my
Talk
bad."
that shit,
Damn,
man.
my
Talk
bad.
that shit,
You're not lying.
No, talking
That's
shit.
like-
Talking
She's
shit.
not lying. There is.
There's a big group of men that choose to put their woman first, surely, and could actually lead a woman into submissiveness
real.
and not to hell. So
Not to
Not
hell.
damn. We the devil now. We the devil
And
now.
you know,
you're not the devil. You just
note that.
lead us to hell.
Hold on. Time out. Sheena
Y'all know the devil. Y'all just lead us to hell.
Sheena Goodwin on YouTube, which is a female, said, women don't have that loyalty, but there's a reason for it. She's capping in the back. Girl coding chicks before dicks is a thing. Stop frying out
Girl
here.
coding chicks before dicks. Oh
That
wow.
group chat.
Listen.
That group chat is
Not
powerful.
really, because a girl will go out with her girls to brunch and she'll be having a good ass time with her girls. Her nigga text her like, "Yo, come through." If she really
That's
fuck
why
with
she
that
dealing
nigga,
with
she
a real
gonna
nigga.
leave them
That's
bitches.
true.
And
That's
that's
true.
all.
So what a nigga?
no, she's not lying. That's a fact.
So what a
That's a
nigga?
fact.
So what a
One
nigga?
time. Go ahead. Nah.
You friend. Stop.
Rich.
Yo, D,
Hold up,
hold
though,
on.
Rich.
Come on.
All right,
Hold
let's
on.
not get ourselves in the
You
ditch,
never
Rich.
been. Hold on. You never been.
Hold up.
You never been out with your niggas, right? Y'all
One mic.
having beers. I'm not talking about right when y'all get there. Or even when you right when you get there, you was texting somebody on the way to while you was about to go show your niggas, right? And you get there and Shorty hit you with like, "Nah, I'm gonna be ready at this time." You don't tell your niggas like, "Yo, bro, I gotta move in a few minutes. I gotta move in like an hour."
Love, I'm gonna see you when I see you.
Huh?
I'm gonna see you when I see you.
So you're not gonna?
No, hold on. That's different. That's different from what she's saying. If I'm vibing with my niggas, if
Hold
I'm
up.
chilling,
Hold up. Black.
I'm not saying all
hold on.
situations.
No, you're right. That's with the situation you're talking about. Yes, I'm dipping. But the situation that is at hand, if I'm chilling, if we're all chilling, I'm with my niggas and we're chilling. After I'm done chilling, then I'm gonna go pull up.
I said an hour.
I'm not
I said
leaving.
I'm not leaving the minute I get there.
I'm not leaving.
I'm not leaving my niggas the minute I get there.
Because in my mind, I'm thinking you're like, hey, I got a text, I'm getting up. I'm going,
No.
But Rich had to do that from a basketball game.
That's not what happened. I
Yo! Nah, I'm not even gonna. Nah, that's
not even what happened.
That's crazy.
Just say it's
Crazy.
happened.
Stir it up. Stir it up.
Wait, so on the next episode of Keep My Podcast.
Stir it up.
On the next episode.
Whoa.
Time out.
Whoa, Jay. Zinger. If that ever was a zinger.
And you said we always giving him shit.
Yeah, that's right.
What's up?
What's
up? Know what it is. What's up? Yo, my nigga, there was a hold on. Come on. There was a whole segment called Roasting Rich. Did you know that? And you said we give him shit?
Yo, that was a zinger, Jay.
All I'm saying is, he's vibrating right now. You just gotta let him vibrate.
Listen. First of all, that was my girlfriend. She didn't call me to come smash.
Yo, we don't gotta eat.
No.
Yeah, we don't even. Come on, bro. Let's keep it moving. I was joking, bro. Yo, Nene089 says women are taught from a young age not to trust other women. That girl will take your man and yada yada. Nene says we have to work on finding a balance. Talia says, and vice versa. Gotta hold everyone important to you in life and give them your time and energy. Talia says you can't take your friendships for granted, or sex or relationship. You can't take for granted. You can't take for granted your friendships or sex or relationship.
We over hours, so I'm about to move on to the next topic, and then we gotta ask my man the regular questions that we
absolutely.
Now,
actually.
No. I don't want to make that. That gotta be the end.
Listen, whatever you
No, I got something I want to say before we end.
All right, cool.
Just one quick thing.
Before, let me do the last topic then. Self-worth and image in 2022. I was actually scouring because I want to use your word. Scouring the Relaxes it's a podcast page, and you had a post about a woman where it was like a still photo of 3 different women, and all of them are taking a picture like this. Yeah. And it says the all I'm worth package.
Ain't got shit else. Yeah.
I ain't got shit else to offer.
I ain't got shit else to offer pose. I ain't got shit else to offer pose. So that shit is real, bro.
And I'm not gonna lie to you. As much as I like fat asses,
I love fat asses.
As much as I enjoy fat asses,
no, I fucking love fat asses.
Yes, I love them. I adore them. I think they are the best thing in the world.
I would sleep in that shit.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
And now that
the other day, Megan Thee Stallion posted a video of her shaking her ass, and I thought it was fire. I was like, damn. That shit was gorgeous. It was an amazing video. And then I thought to myself, yo, her face was not seen in this video.
Not for a second.
Thousands.
You know what's so crazy? I knew
thousands of likes.
I knew it was her as soon as I saw the ass.
Talk about it.
I didn't see it on her page.
But that's not crazy that we can identify y'all.
Neighborhood Talk, and I'm like, oh, that's Megan. And then I read the caption and then said Megan, and I'm like, yeah, you knew it.
Yes. Where Party trying mad hard to put his knee in the camera.
Yeah.
Like I'm here too. like chill, bro. Relax.
Was he there?
Move the knee. We don't really want to see the knee.
That had to be Party.
No, I don't think it was him.
That had to be Party.
I don't think
who's letting Party? Who's letting between? Yo, then Party needs to Party. Unless it's the gay nigga.
She's still with Mad Mo niggas, so it's probably.
All right. If it's the homosexual, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
A member of the LGBT.
You don't have to even do that. I didn't say nothing disrespectful. I said gay.
I just say a member of the LGBT community.
If somebody that's from Megan's team that's like, hey, we're not gonna have you just showing Megan's asshole out there like that, something crazy.
I just think.
Hold up, one mic.
Nah. I just personally feel like in that video, and it's not even just that video. There's another young lady, because we have our guys group chat that we send pictures and stuff back and forth.
Of course.
And I remember there was a girl that
ladies aren't the only ones.
There was a girl that we were sending. Yo, don't lie. There was a girl that we were sending back and forth of her posts for like a month, and I never saw her face.
Angie TV.
Yo,
I'm gonna say who it is. And it was at different times. We would all send it.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
You don't know what she looked like.
You don't know what her face.
And you know the craziest part about it is,
I don't.
It's someone like that will be upset if I go to you, like introducing myself, and saying, I know your ass, and I want to speak to you because of your ass, someone will be upset about that.
Why wouldn't you want to
when
get to
that
know
is the only way I have been introduced to you? I've only been introduced to your cheeks, not the ones on your face, the ones on your ass. That's all the only way I know you. So how are you getting pissed at me about that shit? That makes no sense.
It is way wrong, man.
Yo.
It is what it is.
You ain't even lying for
It is what it is.
That goes back to confusion for black.
confusing me.
Yo, listen. I personally feel like
Confucius says.
in 2022, and it's not just 2022. I'm not gonna lie to you. As much as I like ass, I can't wait till the era of fat asses on camera is the thing.
It's not a thing.
It's not the thing. Yeah, I can't.
I'm like, it's already a thing.
It's already a thing. Yeah.
You good. We got you.
The cantera. Right?
Shout out.
Oh shit, can't reach for it. I can't even find it.
Shout
right
out.
over there.
I ain't going front. That was a
Yeah.
great
Like I
vibe.
said, when old girl sent me this bottle, she was telling me everything about it.
No, I'm not
Listen,
advertising for the rest. Anyway, so yeah. So I can't wait till that's over, because no lie, like the fact that even the idea that fat asses, women get their bodies done and then become social influencers on Instagram, just from because they have a fat ass.
Yeah.
Of course.
And I'm like, yo,
And they get money. They get
you
paid.
have no fucking talent.
But this is what they do. They
You
go
don't-
get surgery. They go get surgery and then they sell flat tummy tea.
And then I'm gonna fuck a videographer or photographer
No.
to make my videos
No,
for
listen.
me and edit them shit
No,
for
you
me.
didn't hear the
Hold on,
fucked up
wait,
part.
But hold
You
on,
didn't hear the
hold
fucked
on.
up part. They go get surgery and then go sell flat tummy tea. You, why you lying to these bitches?
You liar!
Something they could never
Why
achieve.
you lying?
Something they could never achieve from drinking fucking tea.
I'm
And
not
you
gonna lie to you.
selling that shit.
Yo, bro.
You selling that shit.
Jay, at work the other day, I showed this nigga a video. I showed this nigga a post. I showed this nigga a post where a woman says, regular bodies are for broke bitches.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take it that far.
And in the comments, all the women are going nuts.
Yes.
Like, yes, bitch,
Ow.
yes.
I ain't broke.
I couldn't wait till
Oh my God, got a
save my
fine
money.
body.
I got my shit done immediately, all the different shit. And I'm like, and women are like, yeah, I'm glad she did it because now she look amazing.
Miss
Like, yo,
Jig says false advertisement.
don't get me wrong.
False advertisement.
False
Don't get me wrong.
advertisement
Don't get me wrong.
all the way.
Fake Rolex.
I don't care. Listen. If you want to get a BBL, move your fat. You want to transfer your fat or whatever.
We had a whole episode on that.
Yeah,
go
but,
back.
You
Go
can't,
back to
you
one
can't
of
even
those.
go back to that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can't.
That's gone. Damn, y'all.
Those were so old we couldn't even upload them.
All right, so put the clips up.
Yeah, so we might have to put the clips up
You
for
gotta
that
put the
shit of
clips
the
up.
conversations, because we had this conversation a long time ago. But yeah, BBL. But yeah, go ahead.
But
All
anyway.
right, so we'll have it again.
But anyway.
We'll have the conversation again. I'm fucking with you.
But anyway, no
I'm
lie.
laughing at him.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Love
Listen.
it.
But no, on some shit, I want to ask you. Do you feel social media has? I don't want to ask that because everybody
Shout out
asks
to
that.
Talia. I'm sorry.
Everybody asks that.
Day one. Check-ins to savings. She know the vibes.
She remembers. She
She know
remembers.
the vibes.
She
Shout
remembers.
out to Talia.
She's real.
She's a real
What's it
one.
called? But no, I don't even want to ask that. I want to ask you. When do you feel that people's self-image went from girls posting pictures like this on the internet to it's all about, yo, I just want. You remember those? You remember?
No, I'm laughing at the comments.
So
I'm sorry.
when-
Big Cloud Jones says, "I'm over the
I
fat
didn't-
butts. LOL, booties. Little booties winning right now. I go crazy on Coy Ray.
I'm
Wow.
I'm never
I'm not.
that.
I'm not.
He
I'm
said
sorry.
right now
I'm sorry.
I go crazy on him. He said right now he goes crazy on a coin.
I'm just
Nah.
saying.
When it was,
It's still
when
thick booties for me, but
when
natural.
it's profitable for a woman to listen. If a woman want to sexualize herself and gain some type of monetary gain from it, do you?
By all means.
By all means,
Sex
do
sells.
you? Right?
Give me my
Shorty, I don't
Because men do
mind.
men will do dumb shit to get that. That's what they like.
Talk
That's
about
what
it.
they like. They don't want to spend their money. Take that money. Run with that money. They giving you thousands of dollars because you got a fat ass. Take that money. You stupid if you don't take that money.
I'm not mad at him for taking the money.
I'm not mad at them for that. You know what I'm saying? I had big shout out to Rose. Big shout out to Relax. We had a lot of models that came on our show, and you only know them from the photos. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you look at the
Absolutely.
photo,
No,
you
right.
see the ass, you see the titties, you see
Right,
all of that,
right.
and you like, damn,
about
this bitch don't know nothing. Big shout out to Rose. She came on our podcast. This girl got a business. This girl, unfortunately, when she lived in Haiti, she was kidnapped. She had a crazy
Shout out
story.
to Zoes,
She had a
man, from
crazy
Haiti.
story about her life. And then
Jesus
had we
Christ.
not, if you look at her page, all you're gonna see is ass and titties.
We gotta tag Rose. What's her
But-
Instagram?
I'll send her
Yeah,
Instagram
send
because
it.
she a homie of mine.
Yeah,
shout out to her.
man.
Big shout out to her. But she came and she told her story. We didn't know that. None of her fans knew that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, had she not came on a podcast that had the platform and had the ability to explain who she is, most of the girls that you see and they do that, they're so strategic with how they do it. Y'all don't even realize how many dudes get suckered into the game. You sitting in the DMs talking to yourself the whole time. She's not going to give you that respect, bro. Like, it's not about the ass and titties. She's showing you what you want because you only paying her for that. So she's going to give you what you want. It's capitalism one-on-one. You want to see ass, you want to see tits, you want to see me take a vacation, pay for the vacation so I can go on it.
Cat the Tall one said, talk about accountability. If men didn't praise it so much, some women wouldn't make it their
the
main
same
And,
goal.
so, and at the end of the day,
And that goes along with what you were just
At the
saying.
end-
It's to a point now. It's to a big clout. Big clout is saying something.
And I couldn't-
Women praise it a lot more than men are
and
now.
I couldn't be mad. I can't.
Time out.
Time out.
Because she got a fat ass.
Hold on, Cat, hold on.
Hold on, Cat.
Because I was going to say, I can't be mad. I was like y'all like 2 years ago, right? So I used to see fat asses on the timeline, and my stupid ass is following them. But I see fat asses on the timeline and everything like that. I'm like, damn, yo, they ain't got no content. They ain't really doing nothing, this, that, and the third. And I stopped following them. I follow other people, right? Until I actually start talking to them. And I started realizing, like, yo, like, I don't think people realize that's a human on the other side of that phone. Like, they really really got their own life. They really got problems. They really got shit that's going on. And granted, whatever they do for their money is whatever they do for their money. I'm not going to be the person to judge and say how you get paid to do what you got to do. You can do scandalous shit and still get paid for it. I can't be mad at it. But at the end of the day, it's all a gimmick and it's all a game.
I don't disagree with anything you're saying. However, often those same women who you're speaking about who do that often judge a certain way.
They
And
do.
And after they judge a certain way, regardless of how they make their money or whatever, I never knock them making their money. I knock the women who have no talent, who do stuff like that. That's what I said. If you heard what I said,
Mr. Jouet says OnlyFans numbers going crazy after that BBL though.
And they're making millions. They're making millions.
For a year.
And that's why that's
For a year.
That's what and that's why I was
For a year,
and that's,
Big Clout.
and that's where I was going with it. And that's where I was going with
Hold
it.
up.
Because I personally I do a lot of
Big Clout.
research on YouTube stars, porn stars, and all of that. Now, the people who do have talent or some type of brain behind them, whatever money that they do make from that little come up that they get, they invest it, they make it into something else.
They know what to do.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now those
I know
women,
a porn star that has a whole Twitch,
Listen,
plays video games, and fucking makes
listen,
bread off of that
Listen.
shit.
Even her, I think you're talking about Belle Delphine.
Yeah.
It's a rap for her too. That's what I'm trying
really?
to tell you. Because listen.
me too. Yeah.
Because those without an actual skill, without an actual personality, I hear everything you say. Yeah, you can make that quick come up off of that. But those women who don't have something else behind it, where it's this is what I'm gonna give you. Listen, your ass is fat right now. I remember when Sazon de Puerto Rico came out. I loved that bitch.
Sazon.
I fucking loved her.
I sprinkle her all over my fucking.
She went and did enhancement to her body. Her career was done.
Yeah.
Her career was done.
Ristina, as y'all say.
Listen.
Oh my God. Ristina had fun with her.
And what I'm trying to say is that even those women who don't fall into obscurity, say a woman actually create something for herself. Even those women later on down the line, you hear in a biography where they saying they were traumatized from what they had to do for themselves. So I hear you about the fact that they make that money and they came up off that come up, but most of them are mad at themselves for what they had to do to get
Mia
there.
Khalifa, like he said, like all she does is bash the porn industry now. Really.
Now,
Like,
yeah, that's
she
true.
hates
That's true.
that
She
shit
does.
You know what I'm saying?
all over
She
the
does.
So all of them
She does.
all of them that do that, where they have to expose themselves in that manner, they all have some type of trauma off of it. So no matter what you're saying right now, I hear what you're saying, and I'm not saying that there's the rare occasions of the women who are perfectly fine with what they did with their body, perfectly fine with exposing themselves like that. There are those cases, but most cases, all these like mad women, even some certain porn stars, they all leave it at a certain time and they're on some shit like, nah, that shit was crazy. Yeah. It did this to me.
It's a while,
You know what I mean? And
the trauma that I have to go through, the therapy.
I think Lana Rose or something like that. I think she had a podcast in which she had to talk about the psychological trauma of doing certain scenes. I have to. Okay, I understand your point.
You like it's just like before you go. It's just like this to me. A lot of women. Something I've always asked myself is, when I see women get their bodies done, and whether even BBLs on this, even BBLs on this situation. BBLs, breast implants, whatever it may be, when you get your body done, right? And say you liked John Doe right here, and John Doe never gave you a time and day. Now you go and get a fake body, and John Doe's all over you now. How does your self-esteem feel?
They don't care, bro.
They don't care.
And to me, that's mind blowing.
Some of them don't go to John Doe, and some of them do. Either way.
You know why I say it's mind blowing? I play.
For her, that's more reason why she got the ass.
I play. Okay, fine. I hear you. I play. All right. I'm a very.
They got it for him.
Okay, they got it for him, and now you got it for John Doe, but John Doe don't like you. John Doe likes.
They don't care.
A fake. All right. So now let me explain something to you. At least for me, I'm a very competitive person. I play shooter games, right? I remember one time I did something in a video game, and I remember I got a medal for doing some shit where I cheated, basically. No lie. It's not like I cheated for real. Me and my team were trying to accomplish something, so we had another team join us, and I ended up getting like mad kills, and I ended up getting a medal for something that I did not earn. And after I got it, and I remember somebody seeing that I had got, I put up the title and everything like that. Somebody seen that I got it. I felt like shit because I know I didn't earn this shit. No matter how much praise I got for it, that shit was whack.
You're a man. You're not a woman.
And
that doesn't matter.
That's crazy.
No, that does. That absolutely does. That absolutely does. That absolutely matters. That absolutely matters.
That doesn't matter.
That absolutely matters. I believe that absolutely
That doesn't
matters.
matter to women.
Women get
That matters
BBLs
to
and
you
y'all
because you're a
scam.
man.
It's the same thing.
No,
Like,
what?
Women get their bodies done and men scam to make themselves feel like they're rich. Can I, on that,
Go ahead,
I would
Kat.
say
The tall one.
a lot of women get their body because, I know that's what John do, but at the same time, I know you could be a good person. Like we were saying last time, y'all niggas be mad that women with the fat ass don't also have patience. She doesn't know how to apologize. So a lot of times she might be the perfect girl for you, but you're not looking at her because her ass is flat.
That's it.
So that's what I'm saying. A lot of women will get, because I know I can get more niggas. I know I got a good personality, but in order to have you turn your head, they can have a personality. They can have a lot of shit going for them, but you don't want to look at them because their outside is not lit.
I'm not, hold on, stop. I would 100% agree with you.
But that's how it could work.
Yo,
though,
Cat,
because she could be perfect for John Doe, but John Doe wasn't looking at her.
Cat, I would agree with you. I would agree with you, except for the fact that here's my boy right here, right? My boy right here love fat asses. Think of women.
Watch what you gotta say.
Hold on, no, I'm not gonna say nothing crazy.
No, but
Go ahead.
Listen, I've never. Listen. He love all that, right? I've seen him date women who are petite as hell with no ass or nothing.
Facts.
Because and maybe all y'all women need to hear this.
Facts.
If you show me something that I like about you,
with you.
Facts.
I'm
No,
gonna-
he's not.
period.
Facts.
Period. It don't matter if you got it don't matter how much I like fat asses or not. It don't matter how much I like titties.
Facts.
If you show me something I like about you, that's it. It don't matter. It don't
But
matter.
that's what I'm saying. Vice versa. Girls get their bodies done so they can get in the
So
window.
no, y'all do it for y'all. Y'all do it for y'all. Y'all do it for ego. Y'all do it for ego. Stop fronting. Women do that shit for ego.
Women always say, "Oh, I didn't get my body done for you."
For men.
Exactly.
That's true.
Go ahead, E.
I agree with that for y'all speaking personally, but in general, I agree with her. There are so many girls who are beautiful, smart, intelligent, sweet, everything, but because the outside
They're
is
getting it
not
from
what
their
y'all
perspective.
attracted to.
No, they just
Hold
wanna
on,
fuck
let me
the
finish my
top 10
point. Let me
niggas.
finish my point. I have
Hold on.
seen
This is crazy.
where a dude will be with a girl who has nothing to offer but some other niggas' kids and a fat ass versus the girl who is sweet and treating him well. So y'all speaking about yourselves, but here's what I will say on the other side. Women do it too. We do it when it comes to money. A lot of women will deal with the dude. I'm just being honest.
She's
Mr.
right.
Mr. Sway says.
I'm being honest.
She's fucking
a
right.
lot of
Hold
women
on,
will
before you
deal
read
with a
Mr.
dude
Dre.
who ain't got nothing to offer, but his pockets are fat.
Hold on.
Versus the
He
dude
got something to offer.
versus
The dude nice to
versus
her.
the dude who's treating her well, who cares. So we both do it.
Okay.
We both do it.
Mr.
So
Sway
I'm-
said.
Wait.
Because we both do it.
Hold on, Ish.
Jet Beauty said women that get their body done hate that they exist.
Oh,
Well, I can't.
wow.
I'm not gonna do all
Let's
that.
break that down.
Nah, let's not break that down.
No,
That's gonna take a whole
wait a
lot.
minute.
It's gonna take a whole lot of time, Black. Let's
Okay,
not break
yo,
that down,
Jeff
bro.
Beauty, we gonna Jeff
We
Beauty,
want-
we
let's
gonna make
do
that a
break
topic
it.
next
I
week.
can't say all that.
We gonna make
Yeah.
that a topic next week. We gonna make that a topic.
Mr.
next
Sway
week.
says,
agree with that.
hold up. Mr. Sway says women get their bodies done to attract the scammers and drug dealers. They ain't doing it for the guy with the 9 to 5.
That's possible
They,
too.
which is what basically what Kata told one just pretty
They're
is.
going to
But
jail
y'all respond
just
to
so
it.
they could be in the club popping bottles for a
Okay,
day.
thank you.
So,
We
okay,
both
That's
do it.
very
Okay,
true.
it's
Going to
gender
jail.
That's
Like,
it.
gender
That's
jail.
Because they
true.
know the people
both
with fat
do it.
ass is only fucking with niggas with bread.
So
But we both do it.
so
It's
there's
different. Y'all ain't fucking with
Y'all
that
do it.
ass.
All right. Before, all right.
I know.
All right, guys. All right, yo.
All right, yo, all right.
All right,
Yo, all right. So anyway,
Listen.
before we move on, because we gotta end the show,
We gonna.
I do want to ask a few questions to my man right here.
Yes.
You didn't say nothing.
I didn't say
Wait,
nothing.
hold on,
wait.
wait. Before we end the show, I just want to say this about the chicks that they get the BBLs and all of that, right? You said they don't have talent.
No, I didn't say
No, I don't want to put words in your mouth. My bad.
Yeah,
I
I'm about to say, I didn't say that.
apologize.
I said the
You're
ones
talking
that
about.
don't.
You're talking about where is the talent at in showcasing the ass and the tits, right? That's what I'm saying. It's not photography. What it is
Hold on.
what it is they think of themselves as a business. All right, I'll put it to you this way. I know, girl. I'm not gonna give her a shout out because then what I'm gonna say is basically not contradicting what she does. But in her mind, her body is her worth, right? She knows if she goes online and she posts a certain photo, X amount of people are gonna like it. She knows who's gonna like it, how they're gonna like it. She studies the analytics. If you're talking about talent, the ability to make money off of sexualizing yourself is legit talent.
Okay.
Cause you have to psychologically understand
100% right.
how people react to seeing tits fly around
That's fair.
and ass fly around.
That's fair.
Now you're saying something about like, yo, are they talented? Da-da-da. The broad don't need to fucking sing. If she know that she got a fucking body and she can show it off and people
Even
are
if she
gonna
gotta
do
pay for
X,
it.
Y, and Z, they're
Even
gonna
if
do
she paid
that.
for it. All right.
Even if she paid for it.
My thing is, all of those people that you're mentioning right now, we're gonna move on. But all of those people that you're mentioning to me, either they fall into obscurity. All right, pardon me. All the people that you're mentioning right now, they fall into obscurity because they age.
True.
That's true.
Your body and your beauty cannot be your talent, bro. It cannot be. It can, and even
it changes.
how you expose it can't be your talent. I'm sorry. Like I hear what everybody's saying, but how often have you heard women going nuts when they age out of being able to be a movie star and all that? It happens. It's been happening since Hollywood.
The beginning of time.
Since you know what I mean. So I hear what you're saying, and granted, they gonna make the come up. They're gonna live fast. They're gonna live fast and hard. I'm not mad. I hear what you're saying. That's why I said I don't disagree with you at all.
Because their marketing is a skill.
You're right. Marketing is a skill, and if you're gonna use what you have at that moment to make yourself something,
Right.
cool. That's why I said I don't disagree with you. You're not wrong. You get what I'm saying? You're not wrong.
Neither are you.
We can agree on that. We can agree on
neither
that.
you.
You know what I mean? But I just personally feel like it's like for me, I feel like I want longevity, and I want to be like when like I remember for a very long time up until recently where the Kardashians started making different businesses of themselves. For a very long time they used to be like, yo, they're only famous because Shorty fucked Ray J.
Kim sex
Well,
tape.
look how much money
You know what I
they
mean?
made
No,
off
I get that, but
Yeah.
I personally, as a person growing up I used to grow up I used to be a very religious person. I'm still very spiritual, and I wouldn't want my image as I'm making all this money and becoming who I am, regardless of they don't know me and all that. They don't know me, but I still did what they're talking about. I still got fucked on camera to be who I am right now. Period. That you know what I mean? Like no matter how much shit I did after, respect to the Kardashian family. No disrespect to them. You get what I'm saying?
You wouldn't want your empire to be built off your
I wouldn't
sex tape.
I wouldn't mind getting rich off coming.
I was just,
As a man,
I was just about to say.
I'm talking
Right.
Big Cloud gave me a sound relief because I was like, we're getting a little too real. We staying a little too strong.
I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about.
I was like, it's getting a little too heavy. It's getting a little too heavy.
As a woman, I'm talking about if I was Kim. I'm talking about if I was Kim. I'm talking about if I was
And make $1 million off of my nut.
Cat and E.
If I could bust a nut and be rich for as long as Kim Kardashian has been rich, my nigga.
And that's what I'm saying. As a woman, hold on, Nick. As a woman, I'm talking about. I was speaking from as a woman. That's the difference. That's
all right. No, say that.
She probably came too.
Yo, come on, let the man speak, yo. Come on,
so anyway,
come on now.
So to wrap this up, hey,
she's rich.
Thank you.
You know how rich Kim is?
Thank you.
All right, Big Cloud.
So check it out.
All right,
my man.
Thank you.
Yo,
the question.
We never got to ask you.
Yes,
in the beginning.
go for it.
You in a relationship or not?
I'm in a relationship, yes.
You got kids?
I do not have children. No.
All right, cool.
How do you?
Damn, we don't ask that on camera.
No, we usually ask it outside, but
I was about to say we never.
I don't give a fuck. I'm 34. I look 28.
Yo,
Okay.
shout out to my man. We all in the same age range. We all in the same age range.
88. What's it called?
87.
87.
How are you? 87?
30. I'm 34. I'm 34.
You're gonna be 35.
When's your birthday?
July 9th.
We got a birthday for the young team coming up. Happy freaking birthday, man. That's it, man. Yo, I love this dude, man. This is good. Cancer. Shout out to all the cancers. It's cancer season.
So
that's what's up, man. Happy early birthday, man.
What are your 3 biggest pet peeves in a relationship?
Just quick. Just ramble them on.
Pet peeves. Listening but not being understood.
Okay.
Yo, and you know what's so crazy? We always say every time they always hit us with one word. Be like, ooh, every fucking time it happens.
Look out for that compilation video when I drop it.
Yo,
every time it happens.
Go for it.
Listening but not being understood. That's a big pet peeve of mine. Not allowing for mistakes.
Not allowing for mistakes.
Unrealistic expectations.
Yo, finally we have a 3-0 run, my dude. Like, finally, everybody else want to fucking act like they don't know what their pet peeves are. Yo, thank you for that one, yo. Honestly, this is the first time we had a 3 fucking hit run, bro. That was a grand slam. That was a grand slam.
Now, my next question for you is
what is your greatest pet peeve?
No,
what is your most toxic trait?
Yeah. That's what I actually about to start hitting with the we outside question.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. That's when we outside. Yeah, what's your most toxic trait?
I can be very charming.
What? No, that could be toxic. Bro. That could be toxic, bro. That could be toxic. Hold on. That was a fucking.
In what sense do you mean that? You can be very charming to other people or to your partner?
I can be very charming to anybody. And what that could always end up happening is people will probably feel that there's something more than what it really is, or people could honestly feel like I mean more about something than what it really is. And I'm genuinely a charming person.
Oh my god. Listen, oh my god.
That's my most toxic trait.
You want to hang out with us?
I'm stealing that one.
That's my most toxic trait.
That's my most toxic trait. I'm too charming.
That's my most toxic trait.
Ladies,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
Daniel Ray Bennett.
94 on the score.
And you know what
my most toxic trait.
They call us the friendly nigga.
Yeah.
That's what they call us.
But see, that's it. And so
charming.
And so I'm looking at the comments, right? That's not toxic. That's on them to realize their own boundaries. See,
that's a real one. Charm is 100% toxic, Taya says.
But what it is see, the thing about being charming or being a person that like a lot of people like to be around, you have to understand when to put you as a charming person have to put the boundaries in front of people. If you know you got a partner and you know you have like romantic interests from a particular person, you gotta know like, yo, I gotta put a wall up, I gotta do this, I gotta do that.
No, this man is going on. This man is going on. Daniel, I don't want you to speak anymore. I don't want this man to speak anymore, bro. I don't want this man to speak anymore. He is murdering. Yo, send up the heart emojis. Send up the hundreds right now. This man is keeping it a buck. He is keeping it a buck right now, bro. He is keeping it a buck right now. Hold
Shout out
up.
to King Steph. Happy motherfucking birthday.
Yo, happy birthday to King Steph, man.
Old Pop Smoke.
Yo, old young Pop Smoke. Old young Pop Smoke. Older young Pop
nigga.
Smoke. Yo, happy birthday, King Steph. We love you, man.
Yeah, we really love you,
We love
man.
you,
Like,
bro.
listen, for real.
Yo,
for
they
real.
said, nah, drop another bomb, Daniel. They loving this man right here. They loving this young man right here,
Hold
boy.
on. Old girl said that's not charm, that's manipulation.
No,
And
it's not.
Jane the Main says that's
No,
not charm.
Jane,
That's
don't do
manipulation.
that, Jane.
Don't do that, Jane the Main.
By the way,
Don't do
Shut-
that,
yo,
Jane.
yo,
you know what
hold on,
happened?
hold on.
She met somebody charming.
And he fucked with her head. Yo, listen. Shout out to Jane the Main. She showed. I don't know when she started following us.
Yeah.
She been showing love.
Yeah, shout out to
Minute
you,
she
Jane
started.
the Main.
Shout out to
Thank
Jane the
you.
Main. For real, for real.
Thank you for showing us
We
love.
do want to say we about to hit 2 hours in like 20 minutes, so we don't want to do that.
But give me 10 minutes, bro.
Oh, you need 10 minutes.
Give me 5 minutes.
Oh,
Give me 5
listen, do
minutes.
what you do.
Give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. You know why I want 5 minutes? Because I didn't have a chance to speak last week, and y'all really spoke about something really important with Rico Jones. And I do appreciate Rico Jones, who was here last week, who spoke on the Roe versus Wade. I really wanted to just touch on that a little bit because I was screaming at my phone that I wasn't on the show last week to say this. And this is all I want to say. Simply, I've been thinking about this whole, Roe versus Wade, and I was saying to myself, who is the most affected negatively based on this decision? And based on my research, I'm saying to myself, it's white women. White women, to me, are the ones who are 60% of the time aborting the children that they are to have for these white men, right? Because these are white children that are being aborted. And I was saying to myself, if I'm to think of it that way, if 60% of the time the children are being aborted are white women aborting white children, and that's the problem that the conservatives and the Republicans wanted to fix, then this seems like it's an issue for not us yet. Only because if Republicans are successful in controlling the uterus of the woman, and 60% of the time right now it's the white woman, I can only imagine what they're gonna come for after. There's no stopping after this. That's the scary part. But what I have to say right now is I feel so bad right now for white women, but at the same time, I don't understand why a majority of you supported the last president we had. It doesn't make any sense because he was the one that said that this was the part of of their mission from get. This was never a thing that nobody knew about. Republicans and conservatives said for the longest, we are going to make sure we take a look at this Roe versus Wade shit from fucking Reagan. So my whole thing is that it sucks right now. It sucks right now for the majority of the population that this is affecting, this decision of Roe versus Wade. But you have to, but you have to pay attention to the fact that it's not going to stop there. It's not like they're going to go, all right, we've won this, we're going to stop. They're going to probably take a look at Plessy versus Ferguson. They're probably going to take a look at Brown versus Board of Ed, conservatives and Republicans, which is what we should be afraid or at least preparing for. So go ahead.
I get what you're saying, but I feel like that's way beyond what it is. At the end of the day, all that's changed. Hold on, all that's changed is essentially now instead of abortion being federally legal, it's up to the state that you're in. But the good thing about that is this: you get to choose your state legislator by voting.
Understandable, yes.
So essentially, if you're pro-abortion, all you have to do is vote for people who are pro-abortion, and you're gonna be fine. So people are acting like abortion was banned
He's not wrong.
all over America.
He's not wrong at all.
He's not wrong at all.
With-
Abortion was
He's
not
not wrong.
banned in America.
But
New York-
but
all
but
it
there
means-
is
hold on,
but there
hold
in New
on.
York, right? In New
Hold on,
York,
let him finish his statement.
New
Let
York
him finish his statement. Let him finish his
is a
statement.
liberal state,
Yeah.
so people think that Roe
New York
versus
City.
People seem to
I don't
think
know
that
about
Roe
the state.
versus Wade being overturned means like abortion is going to become illegal. All it means is that instead of abortion being a federal issue, it's now a state issue. That's all it means.
Big Cow,
And the
I
best
understand.
thing is
I
you
understand.
can live in whatever state you feel like, and if you're pro-abortion, just
Big Cow.
live in a
No,
state
no,
that's
I got you,
pro-abortion
I got
and
you.
you're lit.
Okay, all right.
That's it.
All right, I don't disagree with you, and I just I don't want to stay on this too long. Cause
Yeah, I didn't want to stay on it too long. I just didn't get to really speak about it.
And we don't touch politics too crazy because
Right.
the algorithms on YouTube. You gotta say that you was talking politics. So, just to address what you're saying. What you're saying is gonna lead to what happened with the Civil War, where it does. I'm gonna tell you why. When you're talking about actual individual rights as far as somebody's body, human rights, like shit that I'm allowed to do with my body, and now certain states will do this and certain states will do that. At least it's division.
But you can change that.
Hold on. Even with okay, this year we're gonna vote for somebody who's okay with it. This year we not. And now this year, when we not, just like how this year, hold on, time out. Just like this year, there was a whole insurrection of people who felt like, yo, we not fucking with this. So now we're gonna group up together and decide to try to take over the Capitol, right?
That means everybody has a choice. Everybody has choice.
So you're okay with what happened? Is that what you're
I'm
saying?
saying is this. All I'm saying is that people are acting as though Roe versus Wade being overturned has taken away abortion rights in America, and it hasn't.
But that's not what I said.
No.
What I wait, hold up, Big Cow, I got
The
you.
states make the decision
Okay.
instead of federal. That's it.
You can't say nothing
Okay.
has changed because the minute it happened, states like Louisiana literally literally canceled all abortions the next day.
Yes.
But that-
You
but hold
can't
on,
say
but
nothing.
that's
No, you can't say
Louisiana-
you
what
can't.
I'm
But
saying
something
is
changed.
The people of Louisiana
Stop.
can vote
Your
to
statement
change
just
that.
no. Hold on, Nick. Your statement just now. You listen to what you just said. Because you have to pay attention to what you just said. You said nothing
Nothing will
changed.
change, yeah,
and something
nothing changed.
changed. Something changed, bro. You can't just make statements and
The
then
only
move.
thing that changed is
You
the
no,
power
you can't
went
just
from
say
the
now. You're
federal
limiting.
to the
Now
state.
you're limiting what you
That's
said.
the only thing that changed.
Nick, you're limiting what you just said now. Something major changed. There could have been 1,000 abortions that day of women who there could have been 500 out of those 1,000 women who got raped and they were pregnant. Then now they have
That's
more
not-
trouble.
that's not
I'm
what
just
happened.
giving you an example. I'm just giving you an example. Something changed for them. So to say nothing changed is wrong, bro. I'm just telling you that. Something changed.
And I think the paradigm. So to his point, and I think I don't want to ever paraphrase what you're saying because you're
Go for it. No,
absolutely
go.
able to say exactly what you want to say, how you want to say it. I think the paradigm that shift is the fact that when you give a certain group of people the ability to have the confidence to make something as radical as a change as that, there's no stopping to what they could ever change. So it's never really about the act of changing Roe versus Wade to be for a state law or a federal or whatever. It's the ability as if you give somebody the confidence to know that they can crack a wall, they're going to crack the wall. All you need.
Hold up, Daniel. Hold
is
up,
hope.
Big Cow.
we gotta end it.
Hold up. Yeah, we're gonna have to end this soon. I didn't want to turn this into that. What I'm saying again, I understand what you are speaking about it being a state right now versus a federal right. But what I'm saying is the reason why this has been an issue in the first place is because, again, the statistics show that 60% of all of these abortions that are being done in the United States of America are the white women who was to have these white men's children. That is a majority. And the only reason to bring back the numbers of a race, think about people who think about race. Think about the people who say, I need my white self to be represented 100 years, 1,000 years from now. And they're seeing that 60% of the children that would be born are not being born. And that is going to be a problem because in 2050, they're saying that the demographics of America is going to change. The person who looks like an American is going to be a hybrid of both white and black people.
Because everybody got
And by 2050. So that issue alone is something enough to to band people up who says, I don't want that to be my America in 50 or 100 years. I want it to be a majority of white people still are saying that how can we keep white people in America as a majority? Well, 60% of these people who are being aborted cannot be aborted. And that is definitely a way we can keep our numbers. So understand what this game is, because this is chess, not checkers, right? Understand what this game is and understand what is being done here. What I'm saying is that for us, it only could come to a point where it's like, what else can we do?
No, I'm not just...
It's not just we did this and we're gonna stop. It's what else can we play around with? And I'm just saying, we only had 50 years of civil rights, guys. Sure. We've only had 60 some plus years of post Jim Crow. All I'm saying is that these things could get revisited. That's all I'm saying. Listen, so be careful. That's all we got to be afraid about. That's what I'm afraid about.
Just to add to his point, we're gonna wrap this up.
And then
you're not wrong. And I know you said that it's a little extreme. It's not. No lie. Literally, after Roe v. Wade was overturned, a United States senator, went on Twitter and reposted something about next. Let's do Plessy versus Ferguson, and let's do Brown versus
as a joke.
No, he said it was a joke. But he said it like he meant it.
Let's revisit.
So it's not
Let's
a joke.
take a look at it.
It's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke, and it's not funny. And I often
Jane the Maid said he's not lying.
I often feel as though people often will overlook things. Like I see you shaking your head, but people shook their head at the idea of Hitler getting to where he was gonna get to.
That's a fucking big fact.
So I'm just I'm
we're not. Yeah.
I'm not gonna go into it. I'm not even gonna go. All right. I'm just giving you an example of people often overlook.
It can't happen until we're in the middle of it.
Just like right now, if Trump doesn't get indicted for what happened with January 6th,
boy, he a president again. He's president again.
And we gonna wrap it up.
And we're gonna wrap it up right there, y'all. Make sure again y'all tune in to Keep in Mind next week on Sunday, 6:15. Please hit that notification bell, guys. If you're on YouTube, thank you guys for joining in. IG, YouTube. Make sure